Big man. No.
and without any warning. You will know when it comes. Comes. Comes.
Push it up. Im_Yolo has joined the round table.
Hello and welcome back, everybody. I hope everybody's fine and we get this going. And okay, there we go. I was thinking, oh my god, the game is not gonna pop up on the screen. What am I gonna do now? Anyway, it did pop up on the screen, and hopefully, I'm actually quite curious if we're gonna have any more problems in this game. If not, if we do, reinstall. Just clean install. Delete everything. Reinstall Windows. Muzdrat, hello there, sir, and welcome back. Hi, Nick Dave, good evening, sir, and welcome back. Hey, I'm Yolo. Good evening, sir, and thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, and I hope you're gonna learn quite a few things. Please ask specific questions. Sometimes I just don't have time to go through all of the details, so I just pick over there. Yeah, sometimes I do cherry pick the details that I'm gonna look at. It is what it is. I do need to keep the phrasing going one side to the other, but I do want to spend the time to answer any of the questions that I do have in my chat. So if you do have a specific question, just throw it out there. I'm gonna do my best to come back to it and respond to it. Eric Offen, hello there, sir, and welcome back. There's something not quite right with the world tonight. Yeah, I don't know, man. Weird. It is what it is. Also, I did notice at the beginning of this stream, Mega Bunga Bunga. Good evening, sir, and welcome. He did inform us about Toilet actually catching a Twitch ban. Unfortunate, actually. Yeah, sorry for him. I'm actually quite curious for how long. Usually Twitch does ban users for a certain amount of period, not for their lifetime. Linda, hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Let me actually put up over here the pick and ban phase, because they did start up, well, to be honest, they didn't start up at a good time. We just were used to the game started up a little bit later. It is what it is. Now, let's see, what do they have? As usual, CPL Premier League with rules. We do have 2 pre-game bans for each team at the beginning of the pick and ban phase, and then they're going to go through the map choices, another wave of bans, a pick wave, then a ban wave, then a pick wave. We do have them also with right now on the left side, the WSS, which is why it's so serious, going against CivUkraine on the right. On the left, WSS did go for Vietnam and Chandragupta as bans before they knew the map. 2 of these very powerful land civilizations have been taken down. And on the right side, Cleopatra, Ptolemaic with Sumeria are just waiting over there to figure out if they're actually going to gonna get in the game or not. But we know they're not gonna get in the game. Look at that, they got taken down. Also, please, no inland sea or standard region. No standard regions, Pangea. Whoa. And Dave. Right. Moon, Eddie, and Dave. Yes, ma'am. We do have a choice between, oh my god, Moonstrath. Okay, they did take out Pangea standard regions. And then it was a choice between Inland Sea and Pangea Classic. Guess which they chose? Well, I guess you don't have to guess. It would have been nice to actually not have this info on the screen at that moment in time. Pangea Classic Regions is going to be the map tonight, and yes, it will mean quite a bit of war between them. We're going to need to see how they will try to benefit from their civilization bonuses, their synergy between the leaders, and of course their land choices. Lancer Evo, hello there, sir, and welcome. Why is there no continents or continents and islands in the map pool? Because the person who kindly put together a preset put in the wrong map. Yes, there is actually continents and islands. There's no continents because mostly on continent it is kind of I would say we tried that quite a few times, and it boils down, unfortunately, to this: you're either on the winning continent or the losing continent. That is quite unfortunate, and it was quite hard to actually balance out around how many continent splits you're going to have, because those are randomly assigned on the map. So yeah, kind of unfortunate. It is what it is. Premier League uses Inland Sea and equals continents and islands. Yes. Okay, Primordial got taken out. It did, and yes, the Primordial, Eddie Coffin was saying, yeah, we definitely would have wanted the game on Primordial. Let's see what they're doing here in the ban phase. After they picked up Pangea Classic Regions, they have a bit more information to work with, and of course, they will try to dedicate their efforts right now in the pick and ban phase to go for the civilizations that they do think they are a bit too much on this map. As you can see, we do have on the left side Macedon being taken out. On the right side, we had Macedon being taken out. On the left side, we do have Genghis Khan with Basil II also being taken out by Why So Serious. And we do need to see another 3 more choices being done over here. We'll need to wait and see who is actually going to get what kind of civilization is going to set the tone for the game, with WSS managing to get a win over CivUkraine in the first game. Right now they're going to have the ability to actually pick their first civilization, which of course, if they do manage to get one of those, oh my god, the powerful ones that got through the ban phase somehow, well, I'm pretty sure they're going to have an advantage. And of course, that's exactly the reason why we do have afterwards Ukraine needing to pick 2 of their leaders so they can counterbalance any kind of advantage that WSS is gathering with that first choice. And overrides is not the setup allowed map. Oh, it's awful because it is not new age. Wait, you mean lakes, or what do you mean? What's awful and what is not new age? What are you talking about? Am I not? Wait. Oh, there we go. I didn't actually turn on the music. Kick. I know I moved the mouse there, but I think I didn't actually touch the correct button because the music in the background was not working. The snowflake map. I see. Yeah, snowflake map. I don't think that's gonna work out, to be honest. It's only for 6 players. Gandhi ban. Hello, teams. Oh, they're letting Gandhi in. Cynthia got taken out. Looks like also Gol got taken out. Moon's over here. He cannot believe his eyes that Gandhi is gonna get let in the game here. But to be honest, we do have a lot of very good civilizations still remaining for them. I would definitely say Babylon over here might be quite a prime choice for them to go for on Pangea Classic Regions. Now we do have both Persia still left open. None of them, neither Shah nor Cyrus got taken down. And we do have also Theodora, I believe it's still open, right? Theodora is still open. And yeah, there we go. Gandhi got taken down. No more Gandhi. And no more Chandragupta. Man, I gotta say, Firaxis actually needs to add another India persona so it gets in through the ban phase, you know? Somebody just put it in there, sneak it in. Let's see, what do we have as picks? Why So Serious is gonna need to get this done in the next 24 seconds. Once again, all fun civs banned. No. We got some fun civs. Okay. Calm down, sir. Calm down. We got some fun civs. Wait a second. We still have Lotaro. We still have. Well, I guess if they want to have a little bit of fun with the Berserkers, Varangian might be something, and Levit series. We still have Shaka, for example. Zulu is still left open. Come on. We got quite a few fun civs here. We haven't seen in such a long time. Sejong also in the game. Unbelievable. How many games actually we've been through and we did not see him. And Montezuma is actually going to be the one being picked up. Is Montezuma actually first pick material? Is it first pick material? Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, Ukraine on the right side. We do have Shaka picked up, and Scotland picked up. Okay. I mean, okay. Let's see how Scotland is gonna get those continent splits, and what is he gonna do with those amenities. Definitely a lot of potential over there for a lot of simming. I'm not so sure about the. How to say about the amenities there. We'll see about the warfare. We have Konge Harald available still. Yes, also Konge, but usually Konge doesn't really get picked in these maps for a few reasons. First of all, it's kind of slow at the beginning, and second of all, you don't really get to use his long ships against anybody. So yeah, Adam loves it, but he's not playing. Oh, I see. Wait, oh, Maori. Oh, Maori. Yeah, exactly. Maori. Why are they not picking Maori? It is what it is. I mean, I guess it's going to take a while until Maori is going to still get, through the normal churning phase. You do need a few players picking it up, then another few players picking it up, some of them finding fun stuff to do, others finding some stuff to do, and then so on and so forth, finding its limits, and testing. And at some point, there will be like, hey, I kind of want to play Maori tonight. It is what it is. It's Flores, you died, Mook, and G. As players in the game? Yeah. We got Mook, and we got Flores. We got, well, I don't see the other ones, but I'm pretty sure they're on Discord somewhere. Let me actually take a look. Oh, there's actually a Commander versus 12 plus also. Ooh, I didn't actually see this this game. What? It is what it is. Let's see. So Alpha Somets, Pygmy, Vladimir, and Lapata are going to play today for CivUkraine. While on the other side, we do have Flores, Muk, you died for Science, and G. Who's G? Oh, Tony. Okay. G Tony. I thought it wasn't anymore. Wait. Yeah, it's still auto-banned in PL. It's not auto-banned in CVFR squadrons anymore. No. And it's not banned either in the wildcard tournament. We actually didn't have any bans, right? We don't have any bans. Oh, they're gonna need to get in the lobby. Let's go back to the pick and ban phase here and see. I did notice Japan got picked up by Why So Serious on the left side, and that will balance out the gold. Well, I guess they will have quite a bit of gold anyway, but it will be one of those coastal civilizations, and we're gonna need to see where is he actually gonna spawn and how much space he's gonna create, because him being on the coast will let others have a bit more territory. We do have also Theodora and Lotaro being banned by Why So Serious, while on the right side looks like Brazil and Hungary got taken down by CivUkraine. Taking a look at what's going on here, CivUkraine is going to have their third pick, and then we're going to see the full roster of WSS. They're going to need to pick up their civilizations. This is still the season 3. Yes, this is still the season 3. It took a while. It took a while to actually get to at the end. Aztec seems very RNG. Get a continent split or 2 and you end up with plus 10 units. Yes, that's pretty good. Yes, it is kind of RNG. A lot of the times the players do take the risk because you do have quite a few times the continent splits around you, or at least later on in the game you're going to have the opportunity to go and take some continents over there with some extra cities. I guess it does depend on how you play it though. Now we do have Persia also picked up by CivUkraine. Okay, neither Shah didn't get taken down, no? So this is Cyrus as persona for CivUkraine, while WSS YSO series are gonna need to pick up in sequence over here the last two civilizations. They're gonna need to think about their choices, their life choices, and see what they can do better in the next in this game. Now, I'm pretty sure they will want to keep this trend of actually winning the game against their opponents, against CivUkraine, and get this best of 3 series won. And you can imagine on the other side, there's quite a bit of pressure on CivUkraine to also get the victory today, so they have a chance to actually go for the 4th seed. This is to decide actually who is the 4th seed and who is the 5th seed between these two teams for the CWC qualifiers, for the CWC. Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen, is going to be taken out by gonna be taken by Why So Serious, not out. It's gonna be in the game. Extra diplomatic visibility. We do have the Guard Imperial timing, which is extremely strong, and we've seen empires fall because of the Guard Imperial timing. Even if actually we thought it's not gonna go through, or the game is not gonna get there. Well, the game did get there, and yeah, he did manage to stomp his opponent. Egypt, I believe it was the last time, wasn't it? No, only Egypt with only 3 cities on the other continent or something. Well, we do have to say to take a look also at the last choice of Why So Serious here. They have a few more seconds to go, and they're gonna need to pick their selection. Oh, got pinged. Kachika? Oh, 1 sec. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Oh, wait. I didn't actually switch the screen properly. There we go. What did they pick? What did they pick? What did they pick? Sorry about that. Rome. They picked Rome. Okay. I mean, you know, constant, flexible. It's consistent, I should say. Not constant. Consistent and flexible civilization. While on the right side, CivUkraine is going to need to pick up the last one. And I do see Highlands and Seven Seas were auto-banned. Okay. Highlands and Seven Seas were auto-banned from the beginning. What is new forest rainforest mod? Max the Joe, good evening, sir. So basically, 57 fan realized that there is discrepancy in, or I should say, the spread of the forest and the rainforest on the map is spread unequally between the two polar sides and the middle, or I should say the equator. And what he is trying to do is try to balance out how much forest and rainforest is totally generated and also spread around the territory. So he did try to put the forest enable, for example, or I'm not sure exactly how it's called, forestry or something option over there. If it is enabled, it will switch from the map actually generating the forest and the rainforest in a big majority on the equator and spreading that out to all of the to all of the land. It will add and remove as according as needed on the map. What is it called? Forest balancing. Okay, so basically the 35% forest in total, 35 to 40% forest in total that was spread unevenly, now it's going to be spread evenly across the map. It's not going to be more. From what I understand, it didn't increase the number of forest and rainforest in total that you're going to get on the map. You need high pop and high pop for Super Peter Russia. Yes, you do. Let me see if I have any 0ms here, and hope to God that I'm gonna be stable tonight. At least we don't desync. That was criminal. Actually, desyncing and resyncing, that was criminal. But anyway, we'll hope it's not gonna be okay. It's fine. No extra mods. We got the mods going on. It should be fine. Yeah, well, hopefully it's gonna be super good. I have the impression that not all of the players are actually gonna like this option, and I'm not sure how I feel about it either, mostly because we are used to seeing in the equator a lot of forest and rainforest, a lot of hills to benefit from, which do translate in a lot of chops, usually for those civilizations over there. And there's a certain tempo that you're gonna lose, high tempo that you're gonna lose if those civilizations are not gonna benefit from the same amount of forest, rainforest that you would have had beforehand. Not saying it's bad, but it's definitely going to be a bit of a wah, wah. So we'll see if the players are going to go through that, you know, with all thumbs up. I actually would imagine if this how to say it, if this gets into the normal procedures, gets into the normal picks and the settings of the games, I would imagine actually it will need to be increased probably to 40%, 43%, around there, like 40 to 42, 43% of the map to be rainforest and forest. Pedro players are going to be quite sad, I think. Yeah. Wait, why? What are the final picks? Oh, the final. Well, I guess I was waiting for them to pick their actual civilizations in the game here, because we did have their choices. It was creepy in picked last by Ukraine, and WSS did go for Trajan on the left side. We're just waiting for them to pick up their civilizations in game, and look at that, they're doing it. So Flores is gonna go for Rome. We got Lapata needing to pick something. Alpha Somets is gonna go for Shaka, and yes, we got Shaka in the game. Man, I actually named my name name in the Civ GG for so long, like for 3 times or 4 times in a run. Where's Shaka, bro? Or Shaka, Big Shaka, you know, like all of those names over there trying to hint. Can we see some Shaka? Let's go. Anyway, of course it is up to the players' choices. I'm just saying, you know, I'm getting excited whenever I see these war civilizations stomping opponents. G Dot is still gonna need to pick something. Oh, this is Tony, right? Okay. Vladimir going for Poundmaker, Muk on Montezuma. You died for science, still needs to pick something. And Pygmy is gonna be the one with Cyrus, Persia, of course. Oh, let me put my chats in order here, and I do want to say also hello to YouTube. How is everybody doing? Hello there, Liam Jones. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Chris Mo, hello and good evening, sir. Also, Papas, good evening, sir, and welcome. 42 for sure. Okay, let's see. Oh, Catherine de Medici got picked up by You Died for Science. Looks like Hojo on G Dot, and Robert the Bruce is actually going to be prioritized here very, very, very high up. So I would imagine there's going to be a race for Colosseum. Is this going to be the great race between Rome and Robert the Bruce for Colosseum? Well, I guess we will need to see their lands over there so we know what's going on. Okay, let's put up the remap prediction because it looks like the players are giving us a bit of time to start this up a little bit early. How many remaps? 0, 1, 2. Submission period for 10 minutes. And I do want to put it up also on YouTube. So we do have it over there and get the opinion of who is watching on YouTube on how many remaps are we going to have. They do have one remap token for each team. And I do have to say 10, we will pause the game. And if they choose to use the remap tokens, we'll see if we're gonna have a remap or not. Of course, if 2 remap tokens are being used because they don't see it's anonymized, the votes are anonymized. If they don't actually if they do use the remap tokens, both of them, we will have one remap. Consider one remap, because in essence it is one remap. I think they are fighting for great merchants. You think they're gonna fight for the great merchants? We'll see. Yeah, that's definitely another fight. Yes, too many Aztec picks and the RNG really hurts Aztec. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Oh, what is this map? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well, there's an appendix of the map here on the west side, and it looks like Persia is going to be the one that needs to cut off Japan from its own supply. Wow, unbelievable. I mean, G-Dot over here is going to have quite a few cities on the coast, and so will Persia. If he does settle the south over here, he's going to be locked in a war against the +5 Japan. Well, at least he does have a +3, you know. Bonuses, plus and minuses. It is what it is. Now we do need to see if Japan is going to manage to get out of this alive, and of course if Persia is going to get unscathed out of this. Now there are more civs on the map, so we can talk about Cyrus here for a little while. He does have a 311 fish. I do see another reef tile over here to the south, and I do notice he's going to have so much coast to settle. Not a lot of fresh water other than his first city. He would need to settle the northern coast and then very far in the southeast to actually get some fresh water. West side, no fresh water at all until he actually reaches the lands of Japan. He is sending his first warrior to the west, which will actually get to see at some point Japan. I guess we hope, and he hopes that he's gonna see his opponent here, or at least find out what he has on the west side, because there is a possibility they might not find out about each other until it's too late. The remap has been done. I don't think Japan is that scared of actually taking on Persia, especially in the shallow water tiles, which they will fight in from the beginning of the game. We're going to need to see if Persia here is going to have what he needs and what he wants to do this. Why do we have a manual disconnect? Kick. Anyway, that gives us a little bit of time to talk about different start. Kick. Lol. Okay, let's see. Vladimir here is gonna have quite a few cocos, plantations, diamonds. Okay. We do have him also with some bananas in the southeast. Only one single pasture, no, 2 pastures, but 3 pastures, but very far away. This is not an ideal land for Cree. By the looks of it, he's still gonna need to join the game, so he selects where he settles. But I would imagine he's just gonna settle in place. He doesn't know about these tiles to the south, nor does it actually It's not worth bothering to actually move a tile for those tiles. Yeah, it's unfortunate. This is basically, you know, like kind of no bonus trade route Kree here. He's still gonna get the extra one, but we don't have any more gold, any more food. That usually it's so good for Kree to actually grow his cities to higher population. Anyway, it is what it is. Now we do need to take a look at Shaka and of course his position on the map. Shaka, big Shaka, where are you, Shaka? We are invoking the great Shaka. Oh no, this is France. Oh, there we go. That was the place we didn't look. Alpha Somets here is going to be in between the mountains to the southeast of Persia, and that is going to be one of his allies. Not a problem. He also has Scotland as an ally to the east, and by the looks of it, only an opponent to the north, and that's going to be Aztec Mukmuk. And I gotta say, oh, I actually really like to say that. CivUkraine, Persia, no way out. yeah, you're gonna stay there until it's over. You know, not one turn before, not one turn before. And we do have scouts coming up in 3 turns from Ulundi, and by the looks of it, yes, the warriors are starting to scout out the land towards the northwest, and he will breach the land between Pasagarde at some point, especially with the scouts helping out from the Persian side. Now, it looks like he doesn't have a wonder to benefit from, unless you take into account Lake Victoria, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a Scottish wonder here. I'm pretty sure this cattle tile is gonna become a city, at least for Scotland. So yeah, I don't think anybody else is actually gonna settle that wonder. Just saying, man. Now, looking at Scotland right next to him, we do have Sterling with a scout of his own in 3 turns, and I do notice he's going to have relatively easy to improve amenity here, one of the Mercury tiles, and I do see a salt mine to the southwest. Of course, you get mining, you get both of these if you get a builder. He does need to get some irrigation for those T-tiles if he wants to add some more, and looking at the geothermal fissures in the southeast, that's a lot of adjacency from those tiles. He also has a triple continent split to the east, Rome, and of course we did talk about Creeder to the northeast, and while in the south he's gonna have quite a bit of a continent here to keep on adding amenities to his empire. Very nice. Actually, this Mercury tile is from one continent, the salt is from another continent. That's a lot of amenities. Right, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Where is 6 and 7? 6 maybe? No 6. Wait, no, 6. Yeah, the gypsum. 7, coffee tile. And I don't know exactly which one we're missing. The north, I think the bottom one. I think one of the white one. Yeah, one of the ones in the south. There must be a weird one somewhere. Anyway, I can't find it, so it is what it is. Did you guys see it? Furs? Furs? Did you see furs somewhere? I didn't see furs somewhere. Where are furs? Are they in the tundra? No. I'm coming back to the tundra for some reason. No, I didn't see them. First to the east. Oh, I mean, that's a 3rd continent, but yeah, that's a, yeah, he can get there. Yeah, that's a nice catch there. I don't know, like, it looks like all of this, oh my god, the other amenities are actually so far away to the west. It's silver, and all of the silver spawned in the north. What is this silver spamming? 2 4 6 8 9 tiles of silver in the in like such a tiny amount of tundra. It's not like all of the tundra, you know, tiny amount. This map looks like a Kermit the Frog pointing at his face. Okay, I'm not sure how you see that, but I guess, oh, I see, like this, right? Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Next up, we do need to take a look at Catherine de Medici, which will be on the red continent. Doesn't look like he's gonna have anybody on the red continent. This is gonna be basically a sim position for Yudites for Science. Maybe he can get some attacks with extra diplomatic visibility, even though we've seen it multiple times, so the players do tend to counter that quite properly. It's Minazuki. I don't know what Minazuki is. And Sasu, bonsoir, monsieur, bonsoir, hello. Okay, Paris here gonna get his scout out in one turn, and I do notice he's gonna need to couple that citrus with the 1-3. He doesn't actually have a 2-2 around him. He could grow into one if, of course, he's gonna want to spend the gold. That's not that big of an issue. In the meantime, we do also see a possible Temenanke city to the east side, where he's gonna have a lot of floodplains to improve, also in the south, and quite a few cities to settle over here. I gotta say, he's probably gonna be fighting Scotland here in the south, and maybe no, he's gonna team up with Montezuma, right? He has an ally on the west side, and the southeast is gonna be Cree, which is an opponent. So yeah, maybe Cree is also gonna be on the wrong end of the stick over there from Catherine de Medici. Well, we do have to take a look next on Montezuma on the west side. We did notice that he has Chocolate Hills start in the north of his lands, and I do notice he has quite a few freshwater settles over there to benefit from. Also getting his Eagle Warriors from Tenochtitlan in one turn, while he does have a city-state to bully Venice in the north. That's going to be quite a few builders that he can get out of the Venetian units. We do have him also with, let me actually take a look again over here. One big continent. This is quite unfortunate. That's basically +4 attack bonus for his side. Maybe if he settles one on the coast, which again I'm not so sure that he's gonna want to. Oh wait, he might actually want to, because oh, it's Persia here on the coast. So yeah, he might actually get to trade with Japan all along the Persian coast. It is what it is. Now we do have to take a look at Japan again. Japan getting his freshwater from the lake at 2-2, and he does have some turtles to benefit from. By the looks of it, the builder is scouting. What is he doing? Is he just moving it for the sake of just removing it? Because I'm pretty sure he's not gonna go bronze to chop the rainforest. Or is that gonna be a wheat tile improvement for the irrigation boost here? Does he even need the irrigation boost here? No. I mean, no. No, he doesn't. So yeah, that doesn't really seem worth to actually improve the wheat tile. You might as well try to buy out that turtle and improve the fish, so you can get the celestial navigation boost, not to mention the ship tile. Anyway, now we do have Jito here positioning his builder in the capital, and we're going to need to take a look if he's actually gonna meet Persia a little bit later, because that's gonna mean quite a bit of warfare between them. Oh, it's from Bleach? I don't know what that is. I mean, I have not seen the series. If you're talking about the, what is it, anime series or something, I heard about it. I never seen it. Rome is southeast of Scotland, south of Cree also. Cree can be double teamed over here, but then we're gonna need to see how things evolve. I'm pretty sure, well, Scotland is gonna be in a war position, and Cree cannot handle both civilizations at the same time. Opening up front lines with both of them is gonna be a very big problem for Cree's development. And we do have Rome getting his settler out in 5, and I do notice he has a Mount Kailash settle for a 2-2 base with other also tutus around them, and the possibility to improve some more of these tiles. Getting also an extra faith point from the beginning will allow him to not work the +1 gold +1 faith card and go for the production card, which is a very good option at the beginning of the game. We do also see him with possibilities to settle the coast on the east, but it's not like he's actually gonna get to trade with anybody unless we take into account Japan, which is probably gonna happen much later on in the game. We're gonna need to see him probably go internals over here. And well, I mean, it's not uncommon for Rome to actually go Magnus internals. It is what it is. Magnus is still king. Now, wait, we might have some. Okay. Should we put up a prediction after this remap if Rome is gonna go city parks or not? Because I've seen how many people would go Liang first. Because I've seen, you know, the discussion just kept on popping off in the last 2 weeks, since players did actually manage to get quite a few games with Liang pretty pog, and then boom, quite a few others have started testing it out to see exactly what it does and how it does it. Yes, I should. Okay. Okay, we got a war declaration between the two teams, and this is the perfect moment for me to actually put up the team labels. On the top, CivUkraine, on the left. There we go. And then on the right, we do have WSS. And I gotta say, I do need to change also the map, which is gonna be Pangea Classic Ridges. Classic ridges, a major difference between standard ridges and classic ridges is where the continent, where the mountains are spawning actually on each of the continents. On the standard ridges, you have the continent spawning on the edges of the continents over here. You have the mountains spawning on the edges of the continents, yes. And then on standard, on classic ridges, you're not gonna have this all of the time. You're gonna have some of this, but most, as you can see over here, it's gonna be left open. It's not gonna be it's a much more open map overall with a lot less mountains, I would say, than actually standard ridges Pangea. Oh, Minazuki Discord chat. Okay, give me a second. There we go. Taking a look at this. Oh, in Discord. Ooh, general chat. It's a stingray. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Well, it looks like Japan is going to invest into that turtle tile, and we do have one more turn for the players to decide if they want to keep this map or not. I didn't really see any problems with the team arrangement here, but I gotta say it's not going to be good for Persia to be, how to say, the defender of Japan, especially since his cities are going to be coastal, and Japan does get an extra +5 on those units on the coast as well. That is going to be extremely tough to hold. Those samurais, extremely tough to hold. We do need to see also if Zulu is going to manage to do anything about this, but I doubt that he's going to have other things on his mind, especially Aztec to the north. While it does seem like we do have a big series of 1v1s, right? We got the Cree versus France, we got Rome versus Scotland, we got Shaka versus Aztec, and then we do have Persia versus Japan. Everybody is fighting somebody on this map, and oh my god, they won't see each other. I don't think they saw each other. And I think one of them sees the other, like I'm pretty sure Persia sees Japan because it sees its loyalty, but on the left side it doesn't seem like anybody sees Persia. Yeah, nobody sees Persia yet. They are using an icon. Oh yeah, that's basically their name actually. Why so serious? They have the exclamation, the question mark as basically like a mark for their clan, and it looks like CivUkraine is not gonna take this chance with the map, and they're gonna go for another one. I gotta say, I don't think it's actually because of Persia. Sorry, is it because of Japan here? Japan, he definitely had the opportunity to take out Persia. Like 100%. Oh, this is unfortunate. You died for science getting in. Okay, this is taking a bit longer than expected. Okay, this is what it is. 10-10. Yeah, there we go. It got through. Hey, Mok desynced. Oh no. Anyway, it is what it is. Oh, this was quite unfortunate. Two of the settlers of CivUkraine have been caught out of position. Rome caught the Scottish one, and we had the Cree one caught by Catherine de Medici to the north in no core position. Lee, I'm doing how many turns do they have to decide on a remap? 10 turns, sir. 10 turns. It used to be 8, but a lot of calls came out to increase it to 10. We had a lot of situations in which the players just needed like 1 more turn and 2 more turns to meet their opponents. But yeah, they used that as an argument, and then we did switch to this. Oh my god. Okay, is there anybody? Okay, guys, in chat right now, please tell me, is there a poor soul on that island over there on the west, or on any of these islands? I don't think that's going to be on the little ones, but on the west side there's definitely, there might be somebody. I would think think there is a significant chance there is somebody on that little tiny island. Let's see, what does chat think? Yes or no? Yes or no? Just that, yes or no in the chat. Lance the Rebel was also commenting. I think CivUkraine knows about Japan because they've seen where Rome and France are. It's highly unlikely that Aztec spawns on the coast. Oh my god, we got a lot. Oh, it's Cree. He's not even naval, man. I mean, at least he's gonna have you know, strong internals. Okay, it is Cree. He's the poor soul. He got evicted from the mainland. What is this, man? Wait. 2 pastures, oh man, I mean, he has 2 pastures at least. They're expensive, but at least he has 3 pastures and a camp. He could actually increase. Oh my god, 3 food, 3 gold. We're rocking, boys. Anyway, Kilimanjaro, Japan to fight on the island. Yes, Japan strong Kilimanjaro. Wait, where you saw Japan? Oh, the force is strong with this one. Look at all the 4 foot tiles over here. Oh, I see. Okay, let's see how this goes. So, Mikasi Watchi getting his Occitan in 4 turns. Looks like the Great Barrier Reef is gonna give him some extra science. While I do see he's gonna have, I mean, come on, let's not make a total fun of this. He's gonna have a few cities here. It's good. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to cram them as much as possible. 4, 5, 6, 7 cities, 8 cities with his capital. Come on, that's an empire right there. Okay, sure, he's not gonna have, I mean, I guess he might get the God of the Sea. No, he's not. No, he's not. And it's gonna be Japan right next to him. At least he doesn't have coastals. I mean, he could put down a harbor, but he doesn't have any direct coast right now. Oh my god. I don't think they're gonna enjoy this. They remap, right? CivUkraine remapped. His gold with Thrive at least. Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of gold. I hope he doesn't go 2 scouts. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, anyway, we need to move away from this because, yeah, it is what it is. We're going to come back to see what Vladimir is going to do with his spawn there, and if he's going to take on Mukmuk. Actually, no Mukmuk, Jidot. We do have Pygmy coming up with a scout in 3 turns, and yes, he does have quite a few pastures in the... Like, this is the Kree spawn. This should have been the Kree spawn. Look at that, 4 pastures. Like, this is perfect Kree spawn. What do you mean? Oh my god. Anyway, it is what it is now. Looks like Cyrus would definitely get quite a few of these extra production points when he's going to upgrade those pastures. And yes, he does have a decent amount of fresh water from the rivers to the north, to the west, to the east, and to the south. Lake also to put some harbors in there. I do also notice he's going to be quite close to Scotland, which is going to be one of his allies. La Pata here is going to get Sterling with the scout coming up in 3 turns, plus 4 campus to the northwest. That's pretty poor at the beginning, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to open up with campuses here. Well, by the looks of it, La Pata also with some food tiles over here. The bananas are going to give him those extra food points, but not enough production to keep working from the beginning. Access to amber tiles in the second possible city. I'm actually quite curious how he's going to decide to actually get these cities going. If he's going to put a city here and buy out the amber tile, if he's going to put a city over there on the lake and buy out the amber tile and so on. There are a few possibilities that he could try out. He does have an opponent to the north, not going to get out of a war against Mukmuk. The one and only Eagle Warrior is coming towards the south here, and we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to make some builders from the Scottish units. 50? It was wait, Coupe actually had 50 boats. I think it was like 35 or 40. I don't think he got to. He actually got to 50. Wow, he actually got to 50. Well, I kind of stopped count at like 35 or something, but he did have like what, more than 2,000 points of military at the end, and he didn't even upgrade all of them. That was just, yeah, number of boats, bro, number of boats with good bonuses also. Oh my god. Anyway, now we do need to take a look at the next one. Since Shaka is the only one that we didn't see, let's take a look at him. He's to the northeast of Montezuma, and I do notice, okay, he's on another continent. We do have, Paris to the south, actually on the same continent of Zulu. Well, I guess we're going to need to see if the Parisians are actually going to survive the Zulu attacks. Alpha Somets is going to get his scout out in one, and I do notice he's also going to have a 2-3D tile in the capital with a silk tile on the east side, a 1-3-1 for the extra culture, geothermal fissures because of the continent split, and a few mountains to give him the adjacency towards campuses. I would imagine he's going to need to pick up a target here between Aztec in the southwest and Catherine de Medici in the south. Now we also have him with a decent amount of territory, to be honest. West, south, and southeast. That's not that bad land. Also north probably doesn't need to care that much about the coasts. Is on the other side, on this on this side of the map, we're also gonna have G dot on the Indian Ocean. He's gonna be fine. He should be fine. G-Dot should control this ocean, and that should contain Kree, but this is a big should, because also Japan over here. Oh, actually no, Japan has no other target than going against Kree. There's nobody next to Japan. Oh my god. Second city, Japan, Mount Kilimanjaro. Third city, Japan, cattle tile to the north, a decent amount of other tiles to work. God of the Sea being picked up first, extra production on the fish and the food. Yeah, this sounds like it's gonna be a very big challenge for Kree. What do you think? They're actually gonna remap this or not? It's only WSS that need to select if they want the remap or not. Colorado, welcome back, sir. Also show team continents, please. Team continents. Okay, let's take a look. So we got 1, 2. Where's the third one? Shaka, right? Shaka. 3. We got 3 continents on CivUkraine, while on the left side, Aztec with Rome, one big continent. 2 continents with the cities of Paris. 2 continents on WSS. Well, that's a scout buy in sterling. Popping that gold over there. Okay, 60 gold. Kree will lose in the tempo versus Japan. Yeah, it does seem so. It does seem so. I'm actually quite curious, and that's what I'm waiting right now for them to make up their minds if they want to keep this map or not. Yes, the 2 continents might be a significant factor why they do choose to stay on a map or not, as in they might choose to remap because they don't have enough continents worth of amenities, but they also don't have Scotland on their side. So I guess, you know, all in all, we're gonna need to see what they choose. Scotland doesn't really have much better time, right? He's gonna be on the white continent, and he's gonna find it actually quite hard to get on the green continent, for example, to the amenities. Like those are gonna need to have cities right in the face of Aztec, which I'm pretty sure is not gonna be easy to do. Probably the first settlers of Tenochtitlan are gonna need to move directly to the south here, to be honest, like on the cattle tile or something. He needs to be quite aggressive against his opponent and to contain La Pata behind the mountains he has. Oh, this settle over here would also deny this these settlers. And it's not, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to settle. That's not even hard to get to. It is what it is. Pings, pings. Okay, so did they figure each other out? No. Do we have yet Pantheon here? And G-Dot is making only one faith. He needs 4 more turns. We're not gonna have a Pantheon choice before. It looks like holy sites from Rome. I mean, this is gonna give me something else to talk about. Very nice, very nice. Is settling in the face of Aztec to be considered a suicide? Yes, yes, plus. You shouldn't really do that. Is there any way to turn off the sound from your Discord? Every time you get a message, we hear the notification, and I think I got a message. Oh, I see how it is. You're thinking of yourself. Yeah, okay. Well, yes, I think I can actually turn that off. Give me a second. It should be actually turned off. Enable streamer mode. I really hate this anonymizing of something, but now it should be off. Yes, disable sounds, disable notifications. Yes, it should be off. He's making the Holy Roman Empire. Yes, he's actually trying to get to Germany, you know. Frederick Barbarossa. Well, my boy, Trajan is better. It is what it is. With pleasure, Salty. Okay, remap vote. Let's see. Of course, CivUkraine already used the remap token, so it's all up to WSS. Why so serious if they remap this or not? Oh, they're definitely thinking about this. I don't see any problematic spawn on their side, by the way. It's just the number of it's just number of continents, and I really don't see. They have their war civs on the front line. They have their simmers in between, and they have also a naval civ where it needs to be on the coast and against the Cree. And oh my God, look at this builder, man! He's so courageous, standing and waving next to the Cree Okchitao. Maybe WSS doesn't know in the remap. No, they found out actually. They actually found out about Cree here. Unbelievable. Well, they don't know about the map or how the map looks like, but they did figure out there's an island over here or another landmass to the southwest, and that's exactly where Cree is. Well, that's it for the remaps. Let me actually check out the prediction and put it for one remap. We had one remap, so choice 1 goes forward, and we do need to do the same thing on YouTube also. Select looks like Twitch also was of the opinion that we're gonna have 2 remaps, and then YouTube was the opinion that we had 1, and it looks like YouTube won. I gotta say, plus. Very good, guys. Yay. Yeah, let's put it up really quickly for how many people are gonna go Liang, right? Let's see. Can you predict how many people are gonna go Liang first? How many Liang first movers? 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, let's put the 1, 2, 3, 4 to 6, 4 to 7, actually, and all. Let's make it a little bit easier for you, okay? Let's see. Let's go for 10 minutes, because that's probably the time that they're gonna have until they're gonna open up the first governor title. Maybe W says okay, I read that. Okay, Cyrus over here. Let's talk about Cyrus first. We do have him to the west of Scotland, and I do notice he's getting his settler out to the southwest, where he's gonna get an iron settle for a 2-2 base and a few 2-2s around it, one and a 1-3. I do notice his second settler is coming up in 6 turns, and we do need to see where is he gonna go for. Scotland was forced to go and back settle because of those units in the north. The Aztec Eagle warriors are starting. Oh, there we go. For a settle. Mook is for settling his opponent because you know that's what you do. Anyway, we got Pygmy here also benefiting from. Wait, where are his strategics? He doesn't have horses anywhere. Did he settle on horses? Is that a horse tile? Because that's a 1-1 base. Did he actually settle on horses and we don't see him? I think so, right? That must be it. Anyway, we're going to need to see if he's going to get animal husbandry, because right now he's going directly for campuses, and yes, he's going to get quite a few good ones, a +3 in the capital, for example, with another +3 over here to the northwest of his second possible city. I'm pretty sure he's going to be happy with his additional size that he's going to make there. Now we do have to take a look at also Pound Maker. We do have him on the island, and he just settled on the tip to the west side of Peninsula, and I was thinking, okay, I mean, I don't think that's kind of a bad city, but why did he settle there instead of settling on the fresh water and not getting the campus next to the soon-to-be harbor? I guess he did want a bit of a better harbor there. Okay, I guess we'll see. And we do have him getting his builders out, and by the looks of it, he's also getting another settler in 4 turns. Yes, he's gonna get his horse improved to the southeast of Mikisiwachik, and I do notice he's gonna have quite a few of these stone mines, iron mines, and sea resources to improve, especially the turtles. Okay, there we go, a 3-2 base. He does have another iron tile and in the capital if he does need to get those resources for his teammates, especially for Persia, which at the moment is not really going to benefit from those horses, or at least again, maybe it is underneath the settle. He needs to have it actually underneath the settle, because we are playing with well, I should say the horses and the iron tiles always spawn in the first 3 rings of the settle at the beginning of the game, so they need to be in there. That needs to be it. There's no other option, no other tile. Looking at Shaka, we do have Big Shaka already getting his second city, Endodakusuka, to the southeast. He bought and grew into the sill tile. We do have settler coming up, another one coming up in 110 from his capital, and already France is trying to see what's going on in his borders with a warrior. He's trying to do the same thing against France, and I do see the city of Paris does have a settler finishing up in 2 turns, and that warrior is standing out of its vision. He does not see what is going on in the forest. Well, we're going to need to see also Alpha Somets choosing his pathway for a technology. He's going bronze working here, and by the looks of it, we do have builders coming off of his series. I'm actually quite curious if he's gonna go for the banana settle here to the south, direct south of Ulundi, or he's gonna side settle here to the west side. He does need to be careful about the north. Well, I guess the north, no, never mind. It's getting scouted. No, he needs to be careful about the north. Mook is there with one of his scouts, and he's not going to let go. He's not going to let him go towards the north without something being done. Okay, and we know the direction. It's that banana tile. That's where he's going. It is what it is. We do already have also the war declaration being sent between them. I do want to take a look if anybody's fighting anybody, but I don't really see them fighting anybody. So... No, nothing's really happening here. We got a Temenanki in Natsakapotzalko. No, nothing is happening over here. So it kind of looks like this was a war declaration more for the visibility than anything else. No aggression is being done between the two teams. Anyway, now we do need to take a look at Scotland also, which is going to be the ally of Zulu, Persia, and of course Cree. Cree is out of the box here on the Pangea map. We do have next to Scotland 2 very aggressive civilizations, Aztec to the north and France to the east side. Well, I guess we're going to need to see if the players are actually the same aggressiveness as the civilization here. And we definitely have quite a bit of extra damage on both of these civs, and they could try to pressure Scotland into submission here here, especially since he's not going to benefit from a lot of amenities from this from these continents. We do have him starting off with campuses. That is a +4 in the capital, and yes, he did put down Edinburgh to the southwest. Doesn't have Radiant the River Marshes yet for the extra production in that city center, but he's getting a few of these sheep tiles and of course these deer tile to work. Now we do have him also on the east with quite a few rivers to go and defend, and I would imagine he does want to defend them against a possible attack from France. This is also very important where this settler is going, left or north. If he's going southwest, he's going here, he's forward settling, he's choosing a target, he's choosing La Pata as a target. If he's going north, he's gonna choose Zulu as a target. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna need to defend the city of Paris from Zulu's attacks, because Alpha Somets is on the way with a settler towards that capital. They are at war almost immediately and you can't trade with an opponent. Yes, and north, yeah. Scottish scout in Paris. Yeah, it is what it is. They're all over the place. They're buzzing over here all over the place, these scouts and units. Anyway, looking at Montezuma, we do have him with one big continent, and you can see his second continent to the southeast is going to be the green one. He will get a few amenities from there. Compared to his opponent to the south, Scotland, which will have a hard time to actually get to these cities. I don't think Aztec is going to be that uncomfortable actually putting these cities over here. We do have him needing to pass one of these Zulu units, which is trying to slow down Aztec, and by the looks of it, yes, Aztec is going to have Rome to the west side to trade with, and yes, I do also notice Catherine de Medici to the southeast, and you do see that Zulu is not actually going for that I would say for the river settle. He's actually going to go for the lake settle for the to benefit from these 3-3 tiles, the 3-2s from the improvement of those rainforest fires. Okay, not bad. Looking at the strategies, we do have iron in Azcapotzalco, and I do notice Tenochtitlan does have forces, but in the third ring to the southeast. Nemesis, good evening, sir.
971 retained his knighthood for 11 months.
Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, much appreciated, sir. What are you guys voting here for? How many Liangs? You're voting, so quite a few votes in the 1 to 3, and a lot more votes, like almost triple the amount of votes in the 4 to 7 option. Interesting. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen here. Okay, what do we have? Come on, what do we have? Strategics are going to be fine here on Aztec. Japan, right, would be next. Japan benefiting from quite a few of those free faith points from the dice tiles, and I do see Sendai did get placed down on a dice tile, so he actually has that amenity also in his empire. He's starting to get his monuments out and benefits from very good deals from Mount Kilimanjaro. Not a lot of food in that city center, of course. He's Japan, it is what it is. He's going to need the harbors and the lighthouses to get that housing, and I would imagine even a granary will be needed, because he has so much food to go around. Quite a few also resources on the coast are going to give him the extra points of production. I do see a turtle tile, 2 of these crab tiles, and a fish tile, while in the capital he's going to have 3 of these to work. We do have him sending another settle towards the cattle, settle towards the northwest, and of course it still did not improve his strategic resources, even though he does benefit from horses in the first ring of Kyoto, already in the borders, and Sendai will need to grow a little bit for that iron tile, which I'm pretty sure he's not really going to be incentivized to do. Now we do need to see how quickly he is going to find out about Kree's presence to the southwest, and exactly how Kree's land looks like, as in how big the island is, how many cities can he settle, where are the cities located, how many tiles of attack against the city center, production capabilities, and so on. For example, this city over here lost Kree about 3 turns of tempo because he settled with no production. Yes, he has the food, but only 2 population. He's working 2 extra science points, but that only increases the cost of his I would say of his districts, because he's gonna go a little bit faster through the tech tree, which you would have had anyway, like the extra science points you would have had anyway if you would have managed to settle, for example, the Great Barrier Reef to the northeast and got one of those tiles. So look at the quality of this settle, for example, versus this one. I'm pretty sure he did see everything here. Yes, he did see everything. So he could have gotten a city over here somewhere, getting or over here. So he gets one of the Great Barrier Reef tiles, getting a +4 harbor, and also adjacency to a very, very good campus. I'm still a bit surprised he went for the west side. Not saying it's bad. If you would have had a builder there, this city would have been much better than this one for the beginning. But he didn't have a builder, and as you can see, the tiles haven't been worked. The lack of a production point is quite deal breaker, unfortunately. Now we do have wait, Lord Zath in the house. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Big Z, wait, good evening, sir. How are you doing? How have you been, sir? Also, has 53 Park Meta come back around again? Well, I'm actually quite curious about this. That's why I'm asking questions, because for a week now, we had quite a few players trying it out with, I would say, there's some results there. Oh, a builder snatch. Muk got in and took a builder from Scotland. That was a 3-charge builder that Scotland lost over here. Or was that one of his scouts? Was that? Whoa, what is this? Oh my, look, what? Look at the photo set. Oh my god, they're already touching borders. Oh, doing fine. Thank you. I'm still debugging my PC, man. Unbelievable. Like the last week and a half, I have all I did is debug my PC. It is what it is. Like I switched to Windows 11 on a new system, and all I do is now debug. I don't recommend it to anybody. No Windows 11, man, or at least not for what we do. A friend of mine walked up it once. He was a fitness instructor though. Kicked up a little bit. Okay. No, it's not. No, it's not. Don't tell anybody that, Groovy. Don't tell anybody. Good evening, sir. Why are you trying to make everybody work, man? What is this, Groovy? You're throwing... I would say... no, it's not. I mean, I'm living proof it's not. What do you mean? Hello and a lovely evening, Jacob. Good evening, sir. Scotland position looks awful, hoping for the Zulu bailout. Yeah, exactly, and that's why Zulu is trying to get in there. As you can see, he settled right to the north of Paris, and we do have already Ikandas being placed down. We do need to see how fast Alpha Somets is actually going to get the attack going against France, because definitely You Died for Science is in danger. We do have France also pushing back Zulu's scouts, and by the looks of it, he does have a warrior from the north trying to block that. It's not only Windows 10 with the UI skin. There are a lot of services that are being linked together differently than in Windows 10, and they cause issues. Wink, wink. Game bar, which needs to have, and also Windows 10 allows you to take away like a lot of components from its core, so you can actually make it faster, while Windows 11 does not let you do that. So please don't tell everybody that Windows 11 is fine, because no, it's not fine. It is not fine. I hear it is quite a thing. I also have a friend who has been many times, but it is rather impressive to have climbed it. Whoa, you actually climbed? Whoa, Kilimanjaro? You actually climbed Kilimanjaro? Whoa. Okay, let's see. God of War and Plunder picked up by Zulu. We do have Catherine Medici going for God of the Forge and putting down 3 encampments of his own. We do have Initiation Rights. Oh my god, Initiation Rights Scotland, guys. We've seen it here. We do have also Rome needing to pick up a Pantheon. Montezuma did go for Lady of the Ritzer Marshes, and he's going to get Temenanke over here to give him so much production in Atsakapotsarko to start getting those units against his opponent. Now, we do have him also with Builder coming around, and I would imagine he's going to want actually the plantations here. He's going to want irrigation to upgrade quite a few of these bananas, so he can get the gold % from them. This is also going to be very important after Japan did manage to get that 3rd city to the north, Takamatsu. We do have him getting the galleys out and starting to scout the coast of Kree. Kree sees this coming with the warriors and the scouts that he has in the northeast. While I do notice he does have a monument getting out from Senda in 3 turns. He only did manage to improve one of the tiles here. Not a lot of housing in that city center. He definitely needs more of these resources improved, but he also needs the goal to expand there, to improve them. Celestial navigation finishing up next turn. He's gonna start getting those harbors down, and of course he needs to somehow figure out oh, he already did figure out Civ6 is not coastal. Okay. Okay, he's figuring this out. He's figuring this out, and he will see the cities on the west side. I gotta say, if he just keeps a galley here, he's gonna deny Civ6 the ability to get a harbor out, and this is gonna be a third, more than a third of the empire of Kree not able to actually help out with the boat production, which will significantly decrease his chances to win against Japan here. Did Kree really settle the 5 coastal cities? Yes. Yes, he did. I do have an idea why he wanted to get another city to the south over here. You see, it opens this up. If he would have settled the 1-1, he wouldn't have had this settle, and he is kind of, you know, strapped, I believe it's called. Is it cramped? I think cramped. Anyway, Zulu the Savior, exactly. What is that Rome northern city? This one, Aretium? It's fine. I mean, he has a dice style that's a 3-1 settle with, wait, is that a citrus style? No, that's a rice style actually. Other 2-2s around it. He's getting the shrines up. I mean, this is a little bit more funny. Don't get me wrong, it works. Like, Holy Rome works actually, and it works well, especially if you do try to go for monasticism or something like that. You know, but we're going to need to see if and how Rome is going to want to play this out. We definitely have him with a decent amount of time to get his sim up and a lot of territory to keep on simming, while his next door allies are going to need to keep on fighting for him. Oh, need to put my things in order. There we go. Encampment in Toulouse, we got it coming up in 3 turns. The first one from the capital city did finish, and we do have a wave of builders also coming around. Of course, he did manage to get bronze working. That means he can actually chop out the rainforest also. Not saying he wants to chop the rainforest, just saying it's possible right now. We got also a few of these governor titles. Wait, we got Victor. Okay, we got governor titles, guys. Liang, oh my god, Liang opening from Alpha Somets. That's one Liang, one Magnus, one Victor, one Victor, one Victor and a Moksha. Wow, two titles. Okay, and we got 2 more. Oh, another Victor. Oh my, okay. I think the community had enough fun with Liang. Just saying. I think they had enough of it. They literally are not bothered with their opponents. Lol. Victor, yeah, he went Victor first in the Eastern City. I mean, he probably thinks he's gonna need the extra +3 on the defense to counter that extra intel intel damage that France has on his units, as you can see it over here. But I don't think it's worth. Like the tempo that you lose, I don't think it's worth. You're gonna die anyway. You're buying yourself a bit. I think you're buying actually yourself less time than you would buy with Liang. Liang, not Liang. Oh, no, sorry, not Liang. Sorry. Anything else, like even Magnus in this case, you'd buy yourself more time. Probably an extra unit or something. But I was meaning to say Moksha or Pingal. Liang took holidays? Yeah. Okay, we got Moksha establishing in Paris in the 3 turns, and of course those encampments need to finish here. He did manage to improve only 1 of his horses and none of his iron tiles. It looks like Zulu in the north is starting to get his barracks up, and we do have 6 more turns until this era is gonna finish, and we're gonna go into the next one. We still don't know what governor. Oh, there we go, Moksha. Moksha is gonna be chosen by Japan, and I think we got our answer, guys. No Liang, only 1 Liang firster, and it's gonna be Zulu. Zulu Liang first. everyone getting golden. Hello there, Emily. Hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Good evening. You called Magnus's victors? I did? I did? Wait, no, I did say, well, I did. Oh, it is what it is. Magnus, and victors. Victor is, there's only one victor. There's only one victor, right, in Scotland. Okay, let's finish this prediction up. Manage prediction, choose an outcome, 1, 2, 3, and complete the prediction. Well, somebody's got got a few points out of this. Start the prediction for who will win. We got on one side the WSS, on the other side the CivUkraine. It's gonna be 30 minutes as the submission period, and there we go. Start up our prediction. Looking at the golden ages, we do have Pygmy needing 3 more points. Vladimir is gonna go over the necessary points. It looks like Alpha Somets is over. Lampata is over the threshold. You died for science over the threshold. Mugmug getting it. G Dot getting it, and Flores getting it. So it's only a matter of if Cyrus is gonna get it or not. And I gotta say, he does have the ability to build that Perideza, which is gonna give him the extra 4 points he desperately needs. So it shouldn't be that big of a problem, especially since he has 5 more turns to do this. It shouldn't be a problem for him to get a golden age. We do have quite a bit of science and culture coming out from Vladimir 11 and 10, while I do see G Dot on 9 and 8. Not that big of a difference, but it is something. I do also notice Japan is starting to get right in the face of Kree and trying to block him from getting other of these galleys over there. He might actually even succeed, because he just needs to move this one here and then put another one there, and then the second galley is not going to have space to get out. Now we also have another galley moving from the south, while I'm pretty sure he's gonna have the vision, like Japan is gonna have the vision on this eastern coast to see if there's gonna be a harbor getting out of that city center or not. Now we do have a few more, well, another harbor coming out from Takamatsu and Sendai, and a builder coming out from Kyoto. I would imagine he's gonna keep on improving these coastal resources for those extra points, not to mention he does want his horses and the other strategics that his team will need. They will need a lot of resources, especially Aztec and Catherine de Medici. Both are going to be in a fighting stance here, and I'm pretty sure they're going to want to go for their drums of war also to try to get as much production as possible against their opponents. Please shed light on Liang meta. City parks, basically. Yeah, city parks. Somebody had a high roll probably like a week and a half ago, and kind of, you know, exploded a little bit in his ego and told everybody that oh my god, look, this is the way, this is the way. You also get builder charges, yes. Yes, but Big Z, last week we had like 5 people going Liang. 5 out of 8 were going Liang. And everything was so slow, man. Oh my god. Anyway, and we were watching their production capabilities were like taking off a little bit later than everybody else. City parks are back. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Anyway, I guess we'll see. I'm open to all of the ideas, but I do want to point out some of them have been tried out, and that's my reasoning why I'm saying no, it doesn't work, because we've seen it happen before. I mean, it's quite unfortunate that Scotland isn't free sim. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. They did have, actually, I don't know why they remapped the first one, but I guess Persia was in danger over there. Now it's not. But in that one, Scotland would have been in a 1v1, not a 2 versus 1. We do have France actually getting attacked quite a bit by the Scottish units. And yes, I do see French archers are getting ready to smack them. We do have an encampment coming up from the city of Ayr, with one already finishing Edinburgh, working for its encampment training project to get those points. Looks like Zulu is already on 6 great general points at 10. France is only on 1, while nobody else is making points. Montezuma here did go for commercials, which might actually cause quite a bit of an issue later on in the game. Now we're gonna need to see if he's gonna manage to get those defense points against Zulu here. I'm actually a bit concerned about his life. But I think Zulu's target is still gonna be France. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, we do have 4 more turns to get going on the new era, and I do want to actually take this time to take a look at YouTube and put up the remap prediction over there as well, or I should say the poll, because I cannot get that. who will win, WSS or CivUkraine. I was I would say I got distracted over there thinking to myself, did I go well and tell the truth about Windows 11, or should have just kept kept the line like everybody and say that no, it's fine, it's totally fine, guys, it's totally fine, and then you guys actually encounter the same problems that I have. I would really want to I would say not let you encounter these problems, or at least give you the solution of how to prevent them. Windows 10. I like Amani plus Moksha 2 or Magnus 3, yeah, depending on city states. Well, Amani in externals is actually quite good if you find the city state to get to. Yeah, the trade routes are decent, more than decent actually, I would say. Okay, so what do we have here? Lampata did manage to get to 12 science and 8 culture, but you died for science is not that far behind. We do have Moksha established in the city of France, while I do notice Sterling did manage to get that +4 campus to the north, which he is also going to increase its adjacency with another cover on Plaza. Etemenanki going to finish in Aztec territory, and I do notice he's bringing back that recharge builder from Scotland from very far in the south. We do have Magnus internals established soon, and Mukmuk is going to have quite a few of these tiles improved. Looks like he did go for irrigation. He's just going to get it in 3 turn. No, next turn he's going to get boosted by G-Dot. Did G-Dot actually get the boost himself? No, doesn't look like he actually improved any of his farms. Well, maybe he got it from something else. And I don't see him actually managing to get those 2 tiles to the north of Takakup to stop Kree from getting more of these galleys out. Yes, he does have 2 tiles over here, and he is definitely gonna block for some time the Kree units from getting out, not to mention force Kree to get a lot more boats out altogether while he's getting his lighthouses going. Gotta say, it is what it is. A bit unfortunate that he couldn't get the other tile. Yes, well, at least he did finish the turtle tile, and this is a way for Kree to actually get out of this. He can keep on attacking into those galleys of Japan and do the damage, while I guess galleys are gonna get to resupply once, because they will just switch places. I'm pretty sure there's no way that Japan is gonna get heals or enough of that experience point to actually get the promotions and pop the heals. We would imagine Kree is gonna kill that galley before. We'll see how this develops. The fact is, Japan needs to tread carefully and do respect his opponent over here. Vladimir is quite experienced when it comes to the war and the simming at the same time, and he's experienced also in some awkward positions, so I would imagine he's gonna try to make the best out of this. Well, except this settle, I would imagine right now, it is what it is. He definitely could have made it better there. We do have Japan also starting to improve his territory here. I don't really like that he doesn't have his 4th and 5th city already starting to come out, but I guess he's gonna be a bit late on this. He really needed the lighthouses and of course finishing up his harbors, while he needed to get the boats out to deal with Kree to the southwest. We do have the French units managing to win the war against Scotland, the initial fight, and push back his units to the borders of air, while he's still going to get a few promotion points from attacking to the Scottish units. He should keep on shooting with the archers, so he manages to get the experience. That experience point is going to turn out in a lot of good advantages, Zulu getting his 4th city out, to Gundunlov getting archers, and I do see Endula Kusuka doing the same. We do have Aztec also finishing up his commercials and starting to work on his markets. A bit slow on this city of Teayo. Is probably working at 2-2 and 1-3, and is still very slow to actually get the market. That's not a lot of food there. Anyway, yeah, we do have 2-3 2-1 May style already worked in Zacapotzalco, especially with Lady of the Rizzer Marshes and a Temenanki bonus. You can see how important this is for the Aztec Empire to get those farms in there. While Scotland is starting to get horses out, it's going to be hard for him to get to Aztec, but quite easy to get to France, especially since he's already building a road between him and Scotland. kick. This is what it is. One sec. Oh my god. Scotland position looks awful, hoping for the Zulu bailout. Yeah. My for some reason the jack refuses to stay in a correct position. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, that's getting in here. Mystery, good evening, sir. Strategics, there we go. We got a lot of horses, but not a lot of iron if you're looking at that, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Government Plaza coming up in Kyoto. We do have Japan also getting to improve his plantations and getting those extra resources in there. Finally getting his harbors down from Akhtakakup, and I do see him trying to get a campus here from him, Wiskao Kisin, putting a +4 camp, a +4 harbor and a +2 campus. It would have been, oh my god, so much different actually if you would have gotten the other way around. And yeah, it is what it is. Now it's too late. He would have had a +5 campus with a +4 harbor. Anyway, we do have the unit, his galley is already starting to attack into the Japanese units, and of course trying to get some heals popping off. We do have him also choosing finally a pantheon, goddess of tides, while he did go into the golden age. Well, we're going to take a look from the left to the right exactly who is having the benefits of what. Penbrush and voice is going to be on Vladimir, on a pound maker. We do have him right now with 13 science and 11 culture. Definitely needs a lot more districts if he wants to benefit from Penbrush and voice. Yeah, Michael, you should have got a Tina destroyer to turn off that monitor. Yes, yes, and turn it back on also. I've heard she's an expert. Yes, at turning off PCs. She's very, yeah, she's an expert at turning off PCs. KW, man. Anyway, Governor Magnus here in Mickey Civ6, gonna give him the chops, but well, again, he doesn't actually have harbor over there to get some boats out. We're going to need to see, maybe he's gonna have the time to get all of the boats from the western side. It can happen. I'm not saying it cannot. Cyrus, 3 cities, getting his commercials out, and I do see he used his Governor Plaza to give the GCC to all of these. Magnus, Magnus, Campus coming out from Hamilton in 110, Magnus in Turnals, while he's getting a builder out in 2 turns to increase more of those tiles yields. We do have a settler from Tarsus. I'm actually a bit surprised he did not choose to go for a settler from Passagarde and went for a builder. Now we do have encampment training projects finishing up from Scotland. He still didn't pick up his first generals, and I do see he right now has 21 out of 30 points. But we did have Catherine de Medici securing his Shunzu, while Zulu is gonna get the other 2. This leaves Montezuma without a general, which is gonna be a bit unfortunate over here. Mukmuk is quite close to Zulu, and I gotta say Zulu can pass an army there quite quickly, but it looks like he's choosing France as a target, and I think that's a horrible mistake that Zulu is gonna make here. It is what it is, and I gotta say Aztec probably also took the chance over here to not to not make an army against Zulu. Now we do have France with horses coming out from the city of Paris, some of them being sent to the west side, already fighting off the Scottish units with the help of a general, while from the north he's going to need to get some for the defense against Zulu. We're going to need to see how many units Zulu can pump out in how much time. Alpha Somets is on 9 science and 18 culture. He's getting his government plaza built from the capital and sending a new city towards the southeast here. Now while he's getting horses from the front line, he still has quite a few chops that could help him out get those much faster. faster. He did choose to go for an Exodus of the Evangelist Golden Age. That's the new drums of war, and that of course will give him the extra resources, strategic resources, the extra production towards military units, less maintenance. It's actually very, very, very strong. We do have also La Pata here to the west of Catherine de Medici, taking quite a few, I would say, quite a few damage points from the units of France. It looks like his first horse is probably going to be taken out, while he is going to get another one here from the city of Air. We do have La Pata needing to replace what he's losing on the front line quite quickly with his other cities. He did manage to get a decent amount of science with culture working, and he did choose another Exodus of the Evangelist, another drums of war against France here. You died for science, Exodus, the Evangelist of his own, 11 science with 18 culture, getting iron working soon, and building up his warlord's throne in 4 turns. He does need to protect his capital from Zulu from the north, and of course he does have a few horses that are gonna need to get in there to the north of Paris and stop the bleed. He's also gonna need to protect that iron tile, which is gonna be quite important for his ability to get those units out there. We do have also him benefiting from a lot of archers to attack into the Scottish army, which do give him quite a few advantages. Bad that this territory here allows Scotland to hide his units behind the forest and allow them to heal a little bit more, while France is not going to get the opportunity to attack directly into them. Mukmuk, 13 science and 14 culture. We do have Montezuma still on 3 cities. Looks like he's getting his other settlers out in other settler. It's one coming up from Tenochtitlan in 110, and I do notice his Eagle Warriors are just standing around. He didn't even manage to get a classical unit out at the moment, but that's a decent amount of gold per turn coming up from his side. 24 gold per turn, that's pretty good. I gotta say they're gonna require a lot of gold if they will need to upgrade boats for Japan. Oh no, Japan, no. No. Oh my god, he's going audience chamber. No. He is right now disrespecting Kree. Oh wait, he let Kree put a harbor down? He's really disrespecting Kree right now. Because you would need every ounce of production to kill Kree. You really need everything here, and if he's going audience chamber, he's not gonna go warlord's throne. If he's not going warlord's throne, he's not gonna have the production necessary to flex against his opponent. He's taking it lightly. He's not building his extra settlers over here to get those cities out, and gave Kree an opportunity to get that harbor down. All he needed to do is keep a unit here. That's it. Keep a unit there. Hello gang, good evening sir, and welcome. Give me a sec. Yeah. Okay. Warlord's Throne finishing up in France. I think we do need to talk about Rome here, right? 12 science, 29 culture with the first religion of the game. No, he still didn't get the religion. No, he did not. He only got 2 holy sites here, and by the looks of it, he did recruit a great prophet. Yeah, it's somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. Wait. Oh, he did get a religion. It's Zen meditation with stewardship for the extra science and the gold. Extra science on the campuses, extra gold on the commercial. And by the looks of it, he's gonna get his... yeah, it is a Colosseum rush. Well, it is what it is. Flores is getting the Colosseum, and he's gonna get it quickly. Arena in 110 finishing up. One unfortunate thing is he doesn't actually have Magnus in that city center to help him get the chops faster, but still he's gonna have a decent amount of chops to get that Colosseum. And he did go for Stone Circle, so he has so much production anyway. Look at that city of Rome, man. This is incredible. 30 production already. He's chopping his audience chamber from the city of Cume, while lighthouses are coming out in 5 turns from Arretium. We're going to need to see him put quite a few more cities over here in the south, and I do see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more cities. I'm pretty sure Ancestral Hall would have worked in this case anyway, because he's gonna have a lot of amenities to work with in any case with Colosseum. Ah, it is what it is. France making a line of distraction over here. His archers are gonna start peppering down the Scottish units turn by turn. And yes, we do see Governor Victor has established in the city of Ayr. That also means, oh my god, 2 of these governor titles of Scotland have been spent on Governor Victor to defend his borders on the east, which does deny him from having the extra culture from Moksha or the extra science from Pingala. Not to mention the points of food and production coming out from Magnus on those trade routes. Hello there, McCallion. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? Now we do have also France starting to get the chills. He's going to need to chop a few more horses and put them in the north, especially since Zulu is getting into his borders. He does have a builder here ready to chop, and I'm pretty sure the horse is going to get out next time with another one coming in from the city of Paris. Only one single attack can be done against that city center. I don't see another way from Zulu to actually pass through and successfully attack it 2 times, while of course the horse is going to be in the encampment spawning, not in the city center. The city is not going to get that extra garrison defense. Flores did go also for a mentality. I didn't actually cover this. He's on 21 faith a turn, and he's gonna use that faith for quite a few more builders in his territory. Let's see what's happening here. Do we have actually Alpha Sommets? No, we do have the first swordsman upgraded from France, and he's retreating his scout. This is a bit well, that would have been dead anyway. Yeah, that scout would have died anyway. And it looks like the swordsman is gonna be the first target. Okay, well, it doesn't really look like it's gonna go down that easily. And right now it doesn't have the fortify because he upgraded, but he's gonna get slowly a few more defensive points. He's already 48. He's gonna be on 52 on the defense. Anyway, now we do have on the west side France still acquiring those promotion points and his archers, and definitely needs to keep on shooting while France is starting to get more of those military units on the front line. Scotland is getting more of those military units on the front line. We don't yet have any kind of magical wand over here to give an advantage to a team or not, but I would say France would definitely need a lot more science to work with, since it does seem like at the moment Scotland does benefit from that very good campus here in the north of Stirling. We will need to see how France is going to get the units to defend himself against the north and the west, and when will Aztec come into play. He's just getting his 4th city towards the northwest of Tenochtitlan, and yes, Audience Chamber is going to finish up in 6 turns from that city center, while he's getting new markets for the traders. We do have also that encampment finishing up in 2 turns from Azcapotzalco. Interesting that he didn't actually go quickly for another settler here on the May style. It is what it is, or on the right style actually, not the May style. Right in the face of his opponent. We do have lighthouses coming up from Retium for those extra trade routes. 5 turns for Colosseum to finish in the city of Rome, while he does still have a builder to keep on chopping this. We're going to need to see where is he going to choose to chop. I would imagine the forest is going to be a prime position. On the west side, Japan is... Wait, didn't he choose Audience Chamber a lot earlier? What happened here? What did he go for that he did not get? Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, it looks like he did realize that Crete did put down a harbor, but a bit too late. He's retreating his boats and sending new ones to fight off these Cree galleys. He needs to keep them over here at bay, and of course, I gotta say, Cree is gonna finish his own Warlord's Throne, which will give him the extra production capabilities, while Cree did not choose to go for Exodus of the Evangelist. For Drums of War, he does have a Penbrush and Voice Golden Age and 18 science with 21 culture. He's at the moment actually outscaling Japan. Can you imagine? He's out. I can't really imagine how this went wrong over here. Where cities? Anyway, good thing for Japan is, first of all, he's going to get an opportunity to get an admiral. Second of all, he's also going to get the extra +5 against the coastal units in the shallow water tile. So those caravels are going to be much stronger against the Cree units. We do need to see how quickly he's going to get them, because at the moment he's just not getting that science. So only on 13 science, that is definitely not enough. He does have in the second city of Sendai here a +6 campus that's going to get out with another one here, but he does need the 7th population to put it down and finish it quickly. I think he got another builder actually from Kyoto, to be honest. Whoa. Oh, I need to put the scores from CWC. Anyway, I do see Persia first. The first one that I actually see with Ancestral Hall here in Pasagarde, we do have him already spamming out his cities from that city center, and I do see Hamatama moving Cedra to the west. Tarsus is moving one to the east. His ally Scotland is managing to defend himself nicely here with more French horses coming up on the scene. We do need to see if France is gonna find a way in. Okay, enough forces from France to also stop Zulu attacking into him. We do have Zulu sending a few units to check out what's going on in Aztec territory, while Aztec did get his first swordsman out from Tenochtitlan. We do have Audience Chamber establishing there in, finishing up it there in Fortens also. Again, very surprising he did not actually go for Warlord's Throne here, especially next to Zulu. And right behind him, we do have Rome here getting his Colosseum. It looks like he did choose to chop the forest on the west side. He's gonna get that Colosseum in 2 turns now. Interesting. Well, we do have another campus in Arretium. That's only gonna be a +1. Looks like Setia is putting down harbors for the extra gold. And looking at the gold per turn here, we do have... actually, I don't really see an advantage from either team, to be honest. They're kind of the same right now. Yeah, they're kind of the same. France is trying to get more cities out, which is the correct way of doing things, but he needs to be careful to keep up his army size to keep away these Zulu units. Zulu is also getting his Warlord's Throne out in 1 turn. And wait, yeah, France did get Warlord's Throne, right? He did it. Pingala establishing the city of Ruin for the extra science points, and looking at Japan here, still lagging behind in that science, but he's gonna jump up quickly. It's fine. 3 turns for the campus from Sendai. He's gonna catch up. Audience Chamber in Kyoto, though. This is I guess he's gonna eat at me. It is what it is. Japan's galley is gonna be taken out. More galleys are trying to get in, but they can't actually bunch through the Kree galleys, especially with Oligarchy. The +4 is gonna help him out. Not to mention the Reef Tile underneath is gonna give him an extra +3 on the defense to either of these galleys. Now we do have Vakta Kakup and Whiskey Kisane starting to get settlers out, while at the moment, again, Japan is not expanding. His, I gotta say, Kree's tempo, even with that weak land, it's better than Japan's. And you can't say that this is good land. Like, it took him so long to get his second city going. So long. And he still didn't settle this city over here. Whoa. It is what it is. +7 campus classic with 2 mountains classic. Yeah. It's big. It is very big. It's actually a +6, but still, it's big. Very big. Looks like also France did need to retreat his line of defense, of offense actually, against Scotland, while he's using his archers to keep on peppering those units. He's also managing to win against Zulu on the northern side. He will need to get these settlers out to get him those extra production points. And he did manage to take Mohenio Daro also on the right side. This is pretty big. An extra settle for France. If he does manage to keep on expanding and adding more points, more districts, more everything, more production points on his empire, he should be able to outscale La Pata, since we don't really have the same quality of territory here, and it looks like even Persia will get at least 1 possible city from Scotland here. I know it's means distance from Pasagarde, but man, Scotland is in trouble. They probably did discuss about this. Now we do have to take a look also on the city-states, and of course let's actually take a look here on the list. We do have Fez with Hattusa and Geneva for the science extra advantages. Cinguetti, Yerevan and Vatican City are going to be the ones for the faith, and I do see Flores is benefiting from Cinguetti. Flores is of course Rome. He's going to get a lot of faith per turn from that with the help of that city center. 30 faith right now per turn, and yes, he does have shrines in his holy sites, but I think those are like 1 right now. 1 adjacency, both of them. Yeah, 1 and 1. There's not that much that he can get out of those. He is gonna get a lot of points when he's gonna start putting down his campuses and commercials. Getting those points is gonna be important. Still not a lot of cities. 2, 4, 5 cities. Colosseum gonna finish next turn. It's gonna give points to 4 from what I can see. Possibly 5 cities that he can get to Bath here. And he's gonna finish his Stonehenge to get the extra religious point, an extra belief over here unlocked. Okay, what do we have here? Zulu met some stern resistance in Aztec territory. Aztec getting a few more swordsmen out using that extra production capacity that he has. I do see France still gets his experience points from the Scottish swordsman, and I do see Scotland has enough horses to send a division towards Azcapotzalco, which is going to create havoc over here in the lands of Aztec. I'm actually extremely surprised we don't see more units or a preparation from Mukmuk to try to do something against Scotland here. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Another campus coming up from Toulouse. That's only going to be a +1. And the city of Paris still needs 7 more turns to grow to the next population level. Rouen did also put a +1 campus there. It is what it is. It's not like he could have gotten a much better one. Now, what he could have done at the beginning, maybe the Governor Plaza could have been here, and he could have coupled the mountain with other campuses. But yeah. I don't think they had the goal to invest into 1-1 tiles at that stage of the game. Where the Rome build stewardship and he went 3 harbors. Yeah. It's not the normal Romal build, but I guess we're gonna need to see how Flores is gonna keep on going. At the moment, he's not lagging behind in anything. Actually, he's on top of the production of everybody else in the game. 83 points of production with 35 points of faith. I do have to say a lot of this is coming off from the happiness level he has. So that extra, 13% that you get is amazing from those ecstatic points, ecstatic citizens, and it is across the board in everything that you do. That is amazing. We do need to see if when these campuses come out, and of course when he finishes up his economy, if he's gonna manage to get a lot more stuff, a lot more stats, and a lot more science. WSS is showing too much disrespect. It might end up costing them this game. Yes, I won't say no to that. We do have the first samurai actually getting out. Wait, is this gonna be the one samurai push against the Kree? Oh my god. He actually got a samurai. Wait, he has another one here. Is this... okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm totally okay with the samurai push, but more units, please. Looks like he lost the war here. Oh my god. I can't believe this is happening, guys. Jido just doesn't seem like he's gonna have the time for everything. Let's see. Now we do have Vladimir 5 turns away from Buttress. G-Dot is currency in 1 turn. Well, I guess he does need the currency for what? Apprenticeship, right? But he doesn't need it. Oh, wait, you do need it for mathematics, and then Buttress. It's quite far behind. It is what it is. He really needs to finish that campus. Well, when he's going to get the campus, he's definitely going to be well over the Poundmaker's points. But at the moment, he's not managing to get that much of a difference between him and the Poundmaker. And not to mention the unit count is 100% with Kree right now. Not to mention city count. We got him on 5 cities while Japan is on 3. Hello there, Nitro. Welcome back, sir. If G-Dot loses this naval war, I will be very disappointed. Yeah, I will also be quite disappointed. I mean, first of all, it's big thumbs up to Kree for actually managing to get that. And second of all, we do need to ask G-Dot what happened here. Isn't Samurai supposed to get city garrison to 40? I think it's delayed. And I think, yeah, I think it's delayed. I'm pretty sure it's delayed. Like the icon is not updated. It's not about the actual strength. I'm pretty sure that city has the actual strength of 40. Give me a second. Maybe I find a unit to show you. This doesn't let me hover. Well, it is what it is. Why Japan city is not having 40 or so defense? They do. It's just was an update problem. Elfangai, good evening, sir, and welcome. Naval war will be decided by Team GPT gold contribution for upgrades. Yes, and unit count, I would say, Elfangai, unit count. Because if you don't build units, what are you going to use for gold? I'm pretty sure they're not going to be prepared to buy out caravels every turn. Like 3 of them every turn. That's like, what, 1,300 and something gold per turn? Yeah, we do have Scotland also putting down his first golf courses, and I gotta say at the moment he's not really growing anywhere. He's getting a few settlers, and yes, he's gonna be a bit late on his expanse, but he did manage to secure his borders, and now actually gonna go on the offense against Aztec, an unsuspecting. Oh my god, Atsacapotzalco might die, guys. How is Mukmuk not having the vision to the south? Oh my. Anyway, we do need to see also if Zulu is going to manage to keep the attention of France. It looks like he will do with quite a few more builders and quite a few more units moving towards the front line. France over here is desperately trying to get to his Corsair technology and protecting his iron from his opponents. Now, we do have France also managing to get 20 science and 25 culture, while as far Somets is kind of on the same points. Look at this. This is incredible. This is incredible. I mean, Mukmuk. How? There's no defense to the south. Like, you knew Scotland has a lot of units, and you knew France is not pushing anymore. So what is he gonna do with these units? Just stand around? Oh my god, check this out, guys. Check this out. They're gonna wrap around Atsacapotzalco and gonna give that city the kiss of death. Wait, why is Twitch not allowing chat to say bite them? Wait, is bite an actual bad word right now? Confused. Like, if I bite myself, that's actually a violation. I'm just asking. I really want to be, you know, on point with the rules and everything. If I bite myself, I'm against the rules. Vladimir is a really good player. He's definitely favored in skill versus G. Yes, I do have to agree with that, but his team has to provide for him to actually bop because he will need a lot of cash. Yes. After Machiavelli, good evening, sir. No, it isn't. It's an error on someone's part. Might be. There was a god spawn on Japan. That was a god spawn. This is, I mean, look at this spawn, guy. Elephant guy, look at this spawn. We got Mount Kilimanjaro bonuses here. Oh, big. Wait, Athena got that word banned. She ruined it all. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying she might have not done it. Yeah, combined with a particular other word, it is. I mean, yes, but if it's combined with them, how is that convenient? I don't know. I guess it is what it is. We really need a list. Of an official list of Twitch to tell us which words are banned or not. You know, an official one. Come on, let's see what it is, and behaviors and stuff like this. Okay, more campuses coming up from Scotland. He's definitely lacking when it comes to his culture, but now that he has a chance to go against Atsacapotzalco and do quite a bit of damage against Aztec, while also I do see Zulu sending some of his units there. We do have actually a trader coming in, building a pathway directly towards that city of Atsacapotzalco. Well, he's not really going there. He's going towards Scotland, but it is kind of the direction, right? I do also notice because Lapata got a bit overexcited and got the units in the borders and shown them to Aztec, he couldn't actually get the wraparound against the city of Atsacapotzalco. Now it looks like Mukmuk is gonna have the opportunity to oh no, get some defense going, and just as I say that, I realize that he's gonna get to 2-tap that city and then attack it next. You didn't put the sword inside of the city center, so the city center didn't get the extra defense from the garrison sword, and the city center went down really quickly against horses that do have a lot of strength. Yeah, he's being caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Yeah. I still like the, you know, wait, the bot is not smart enough for content. Yes, ideally would be free speech and all that, but you know, being content is fun. Well, wait. There's a totally different. I think you're talking about two different subjects. Free speech is the ability to actually express an idea. it doesn't give you it doesn't give you the freedom of expressing that idea in all the ways you want. That's where the difference comes from, and maybe it is not always explained in detail, which I understand there's a bit of confusion there. But anyway, free speech does give you the idea to bounce around, and does give you the freedom to bounce around ideas, express them in a myriad of ways, which are of course quite used right now. It is the basis of how we are communicating right now on the multiple communication platforms with different things and so on and so forth. But when you're talking about official communications, that is a bit different, and it is according to the social rules, by the way, more than it is according to anything else. These are rules of language and of behavior that have been evolving throughout the decades, especially since we did have the first media outlets. We did see I'm pretty sure there was quite a bit of feedback about what kind of language is being used and where. My argument would not stand up in the court of law. What argument? That free speech? Yes, it would. Oh, Atsakapotsalko, 2 hits away from dying. Looks like he did manage to get another swordsman, and yes, he did increase the defense. He might actually choose to attack with that swordsman, to be honest, to not allow the horse to do another attack against it. If he does allow it, he might actually lose the city next turn. So, and yes, he does have another swordsman behind to take its place if that one goes forward. So let's see if Mukmuk at the end of the turn is going to choose to attack, go on the offense here, and slow down the horses. Actually, my argument is exactly from what I understand, from what I have seen in the U.S. Court of Laws. That's how they decide what is freedom of speech or not. Anyway, now we do have Zulu here, okay, defending actually this time around against France. France is 9 turns away from castles. That's a long time. Did he get castles? No, he did not. That's a long time. Anyway, civil service coming up in 5 turns, while Alpha Summits is going to be 3. There's a difference in 2 turns in damage here. Zulu is going to get an extra +5 for 2 turns, while yet he still did not get his core ability. He's going there. We do have him discovering machinery, 25 science, 38 culture, and 65 production, with more cities on the way, and quite a few of these feudalism builders getting out of his cities. Caravel pre-builds. Okay. So we got a total of 2 Caravel pre-builds on G dot, and yes, I'm minimizing this because to be honest, okay, sure, there are 2, 4, 6 boats in total. Okay, let's get this. There are 6 boats in total on Japan, 6 galleys, while he does have a quadrim, while on the other side, Kree has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, double the amount of galleys. Free speech means the government can't regulate what a private entity can say. Twitch is not the government, they are a private entity, so they can do what they want. That is also true. And yes, I agree with Linda, free speech in the US courts is complex, yes. Okay, harbor shipping projects looks like there's a bit of a race for these admirals, while we do have Kree on 4 admiral points, Japan is on 6, Rome is on 3.4. In the previously recruited, we did manage to see Kree getting Han the Navigator, and that's about it. France did manage to get Ethelfled, and Japan did get the core one, Gaius Duilius, which at the moment I don't think he's actually using. Oh, he's using it with the 1 quadrim he has, which at the moment he can't really use because he can't shoot from 2 tiles out. Anyway, we do have Japan also starting to chop out his galleys. He does need to get a lot more out because yes, we do have Kree here managing to not only get his pre-builds but also a lot of science. Is on point over here, getting his Caravel timings going. 32 science though, G dot is 62. He did manage to jump up considerably since the last time we watched him, mostly because of the finishing of these 2 campuses. Oh, he got a 3rd one also finished in Takamatsu. That's only a +2, I believe. Isn't it the +2? +4, of course, with the double card. Anyway, we do have him putting a theater square down from Sendai, and we do need to see if he's going to get the second golden age. Azcapotzalco did get saved by these Aztec units. They did manage to take out one of the horses. He could actually take out the second horse also, and keep on pushing against Scotland now with a +1 luxury attack bonus. Looks like Scotland is being caught with his hands in the cookie. I think this is the good one. It's Scotland is being caught with the hands in the cookie jar, right? The jar is Azcapotzalco. He tried to take that city, and we got the horse units running around there. The saying goes, opinions are like, yeah, it is what it is. They always pop up. They always pop up somewhere, you know. Yeah, that's crazy. G-Dot more production and food on 3 cities versus a Kree on 5 with Magnus internals. Yes, it just speaks volumes of his of the quality of his initial settle here. Not to mention, he does have 9 population cities versus the 6 or 1s or 4s that Kree has. So in total, actually, I think he has more population in his empire with those 3 cities than Kree has. Oh, no, I just saw the 4 population here in Cardiff. So what, 11, 15, 16 with another 4, and that's 20. And here we have 9 and 9, 18 with, yeah, he has way more. Look at that. He has 23 population. 24 population versus 20 population from Kree on 5 cities. Now, it looks like Rome is sending one of his apostles there. He's going to get the extra science for these campuses. That's pretty good. And yes, I do see Florence is starting to expand quite a bit. 2, 4, 6, 10 cities soon. While he's getting Petra in the city of Puteoli, he's going to get a lot of gold and production and food on these tiles, desert tiles. We do have the same thing happening in Persia, which is basically the simmer of CivUkraine. Pygmy is starting to get his hanging gardens for the extra for growth in all of his empire, 15% in each city, while he does have a bit more housing coming out there. As you can see, he's getting his granaries for the housing and the food. We do have him getting his markets out using Magnus internals. Unfortunately, his capital at the moment is kind of starving. From the beginning, he didn't really have where to get the food, nor does he have that many opportunities right now. Probably the only way he's gonna get that extra food is sending a trader from his capital to another city. We do have Azcapotzalco finishing up the walls, and Mukmuk is gonna get the opportunity to push back Scotland here. They didn't time this attack well, and by the looks of it, we did have most of the Scottish army dying at the hands of the Aztec swordsman. I do notice there is something happening here. A trade convoy is being sent by You Died for Science to the other side of the empires here, towards the back line of Aztec, so he gets out of the situation he finds himself in. He knows that he probably will die at the hands of Zulu, so he wants to secure his out way before. Well, by the looks of it, he's gonna manage to get safely in the lands of Aztec, and we're gonna need to see how he's gonna keep on getting stuff here. Wait, is he gonna put a city there? Or, that could be another option, even though I think that's extremely scary, actually, putting a city there. But anyway, it is what it is. Temple of Artemis coming up from Toulouse in 6 turns, while You Died for Science has, 27 science and 34 culture, trying to get as many horses out as possible. Still 7 turns out from getting his own castles. That would be a problem for his opponent, but I'm pretty sure Zulu is going to get his impies by then, and it's not going to be a problem anymore. The courses of France are not going to be the way. He's going to need to get men-at-arms here if he wants to withstand his opponent. So castles is there for the intel, but that's about it. You get the free spy at castles. That's the biggest bonus there. I don't think coursers are gonna be the way out. Well, he could use coursers against Scotland, don't get me wrong, but Zulu with the impies should be able to handle the coursers quite easily. I want my 50% production towards units for late game wars. Yeah. Truly sad to see people justifying totalitarianism. I mean, we would need to actually talk a little bit about real life and what the definition of totalitarianism is to show you the differences. But yeah, let's not have that discussion. I would gladly have the discussion if you want on my Discord. Tell me you have no clue what it means without telling me you have no clue. Kick. Okay. Yeah, let's move forward. Let's move forward. We do have yeah, we do have to see if France over here is gonna keep on bouncing against his opponent and manage to trade punches here. And of course, the timing on Caravels is coming to an end here. We do have G Dot getting his cartography in 3 turns, and I do notice Japan is starting to get those samurais next to Akhtakakup, while Pihto Kahana Piwin did get settled on those amazing tiles. He is gonna get more boats out with every one of his cities, or at least gonna try with every one of his cities. We did have Japan managing to recruit Zenghi as an admiral. That's gonna give him the extra points of damage, and I do notice he still needs to disembark these units so he gets them to attack his opponent. Vladimir is 5 turns out from cartography. G Dot is only 3, and of course still the boat count is with Vladimir at the moment, but we do see that Japan is getting a lot more boats quickly. Looking at the goal per turn, we do have a lot more goal per turn coming out from Hojo and Rome, 64 and 48, while on the other side we got Pygmy on 58, Vladimir is 28, and Alpha Somets is only on 11. We probably won't be able to talk about Zulu's ability to get upgrades going here. He's gonna need to hard build everything, and good thing is, well, he has Ikandas. Manners cost nothing. Yes, that is true. That is so true. Big Z, you're straight on point with that. Max Gunner, show Eras. Let's see. Eras. Eras. We got 8 more turns. It's there's gonna be quite a bit of time for them to keep on acquiring this. Mook going dark, or at least right now he's going dark. We do have France still doing the damage, and Zulu managing to withstand a bit. Okay. Alpha Somets 40-40, Vladimir 49-57, Pygmy 5 points out. Looks like Lapata is also 10 points away. You died for Science is 11 points out. Mok is very far away actually. It's like 16 points out. 17 points out. We got Jito on 7 points out. Flores is over the necessary points for a golden age. She did manage to get another point in religion, right? Or did he not? Oh, he got Stonehenge and immediately sent that apostle to Kyoto. He's gonna get to convert these cities and give the extra science points to G-Dot. That's pretty cool. He's not to mention the amenity, right? The amenity and science for the campuses. That is pretty strong over here. What is Kyoto's amenity count? He's on +3 right now. His other cities are 0 though. So anyway, first Samurai makes his appearance felt. You can see the Kree horses are already deployed.
Has joined the round table.
Heidi, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. This game is a total warfest. GPT is incredibly important. Yes, GPT is so important. And I gotta say, first of all, France got out. We do have Zulu. We do have also them benefiting from drums of war, which basically nullifies the gold that you're gonna pay for the units, and it allows you to keep on building a lot. Not the person with the campus. Right. You might actually be right over there. IS 2005. I'm actually quite curious. Does he get it or doesn't he get it? Do we actually get to see this happening or not? Because this campus is, let's see, this is a +10 campus. We take out. No, we're not gonna. I guess we could actually. So it's 10 from there. The population is another 10 points. So we do have 20 from there. And how much is per population? That's probably going to be another 5 or something. It's 0 point something, 0.3 or 0.2 per population. And it's not even 5. It's like 3 or 4 points. Doesn't yeah. I always mix this around, by the way, which one gets spread. I know the first one is always, like Zen meditation is definitely going to be there. I'm not so convinced about the second one being spread. But anyway, it would be amazing. For stuff like tithe, it's the person who got the religion that gets the bonus. That is true. Yes. The other one, well, I mean, that also says that it's in a converted city, right? And not the campus or commercial. Because it says here each campus or commercial district in a city following this religion provides +2. It doesn't say for the owner. I think in tithe it says it gives you, right? Doesn't it? No, it's just +2 gold. Belief class founder. And what's the class of this? The other one? What's the class? What was it? Stewardship. Is it? It's still a founder belief. So yeah, it shouldn't matter. If both of those, yeah, it shouldn't matter. If it's from both. Nah, unfortunate. It would have been nice to have the extra science. It is what it is. He still has a lot more science than Vladimir. It is more about the application of this science rather than anything else. Vladimir does seem to spend a lot more time getting these galleys out, and right now I do see Japan is trying to get his library and his Diplo quarter going. I would have imagined he wants to get at least 2 or 3 more rounds of galleys, but I guess it is what it is. We've seen how much it matters earlier. If you do have the gold and you do have the pre-builds, you can just overwhelm your opponents with sheer amount of units. Now Japan is going to get an extra +5 against his opponent, and he's also benefiting from oligarchy legacy, not to mention an admiral, but that's also a point that Kree has, right? He has an admiral? No? Wait, he doesn't have an admiral? He's gonna get one, right? Oh my god. Well, he does have access to one. He just needs a project. A project or two. Anyway, era score 7 turns out from the golden age. We got France having a bit of a problem with Scotland putting cities everywhere. We do have him getting a few new builders, and he still needs to get his castles in 4 turns, with mercenaries coming up in 4 to upgrade those coursers. We're going to need to see if Zulu is going to manage to do something about this, because I gotta say, Zulu here is exposing his army to the upgrades of Catherine de Medici, putting them right in the face of Catherine, and allowing Catherine to get the upgrades much closer to the front line of Zulu. Zulu is going to need to retreat his units to get the upgrades or get new ones on the front line, and of course gold will be the decider here. There's a lot more gold available on WSS than it is available right now on CivUkraine. Looking at the scores tab here, it does look like they're keeping at least 700 plus gold on each side. They're getting there. They're getting there. On the left side, they're getting there. They're getting there. For the caravel upgrades, those are going to be the main priority, and then we're going to have probably Zulu getting some upgrades, and from the other side we do see France getting some upgrades. I don't think they're going to invest that much into Scotland unless Scotland is in trouble, which I gotta say, Aztec is still not moving from his territory. He just got his military and not moving right now. We do have Mukmuk with only 28 science and 27 culture. I gotta say, this is a bit surprising, but the goal pattern is on 27, so you know, it is what it is. Look. Oh, he disconnected. Oh well, it is what it is. Max Gunner, show admirals. There we go. I don't think they have the gold for massive pre-built armies. That is also true. Yeah, disconnect on the rollover. That is kind of weird. We might need to relobby here. Oh, by the way, if you do like the content, please give it a like over there on YouTube. Thank you so much. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. Tell me of the opinion of the game, or what kind of questions you did have about the game. I will do my best to answer in the comment section. Max Gunner, I would really be curious, what would you like to know about the admiral screen? Because only one admiral, I believe, got picked up from this medieval to Renaissance era. Only Zheng He, while we do have Kree needing to pick one up, he will need to get a project in, if that's what you're asking. We already have Japan managing to get Zheng He's bonuses here. Well, soon to get Zheng's bonuses. Cartography is finishing up in 1 turn, and I do see him benefiting from 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 galleys, with a few more here on the southwest. Oh my god, Kree has significantly more boats, or no? Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Oh, that's actually not enough boats to counter the extra damage that Japan is going to have. Let's see the war moves. War moves are also going to be an important part of this. Not to mention, Japan does benefit from the fleet admiral, which is going to give him one of these caravels. Lost settler from Aztec? No? No. Oh, you mean this one? No. Duster Stars, good evening, sir. This is actually France's settler that has been, it's a safety settler being sent by France to the backline. So he gets that. So he gets safe. He is probably fearing for his life when Zulu is gonna get his Impi cores or armies. He might die. Not to mention Cuirassier cores. But to be honest, it's not like Shaka is scaling that fast. He chose city parks, so everything is very slow. Yeah, it is what it is. Look at that. 30 science and something culture. What is that? 42 culture. Yeah. Slow. Very slow. Okay, 410's Mausoleum with Halicarnassus in Aretium. We do have Rome sending that 10th settler towards the west here, even though he could have sent it to the south. We still don't have actually Persia with that many cities, but he did get didn't he get Ancestral Hall earlier? I think he was the only one that got Ancestral Hall. Then to be honest, he's kind of the only one that would have used so much audience chamber for extra food. Well, he does have Hanging Garden, so, you know, at least that he's gonna get the extra growth. It is what it is. Okay. Wait, nobody got to pick up? Oh yeah, it did. Scotland did manage to get Hypatia. That is pretty good for Scotland here, getting Hypatia. Looking at the era score screen, we're coming close to the next era, 6 more turns, and looks like Pygmy is 4 points out. Vladimir is gonna be 8 points out. Alpha Somets is gonna be 8 points. Alapata 10 points. You died for science, 11 points. Mukmuk is gonna be 14 points. No, 15 points. G-Dot is 3 points out, and Florence is gonna be over the necessary age. Well, we're probably gonna see G-Dot over here getting the benefits. Wait, somebody's fighting somewhere. Yeah, we do have France fighting Scotland here in the south. And managing to get, how did this horse get here on the amber tile? Whoa. Well, it is what it is. Now, we do need to see how many of these caravels have been upgraded here. G-Dot already got gold for 5 right now, and I do notice in the total gold pattern we do have in the total coffers, we do have Rome benefiting from 550, so he's gonna get the next ones. He's also managing to get with the samurais in the front line of Kree here next to Aktakakup. While I do notice his samurais are starting to get promotions, they're not there yet, and there are only 2 of them. It is what it is. There's gonna be, this actually slowed down Kree quite a bit, forcing Kree to get at least 4 of these horses, and some of them are actually gonna die to the samurais. Is giving an advantage here to Japan, but he still doesn't have the unit count, but he has the quality. I guess higher damage, less units. We're gonna need to see which one wins out. The less damage, a lot more units, or the other way around. We do have these caravels already 74 strength on attack, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to wait for Kree to show us the damage, but we might be looking at like 60 something damage on the defense from those Kree caravels. 60, probably 67 or something. Still, that's gonna be a lot for these, like 74 against 67, and that is gonna be a lot. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Let's see. Wave of crossbows are coming out from Zulu. He knows that he cannot properly upgrade. He doesn't have the gold, and they're keeping every point of gold they have for Vladimir. And remember, it does cost him 90 points of a pop for those caravels. Even though he does have quite a few trade routes and quite a few galleys to upgrade, he's gonna need to get them quickly. And by the looks of it, he's also gonna need to choose if he upgrades on the east or on the west. Probably his initial reaction is gonna be to upgrade at least 1 or 2 on the west side, so he clears up these Japanese boats. While on the right side, he's gonna probably need to upgrade. Oh, he doesn't have the tiles to upgrade. Oh my, he's probably gonna lose like how to say, all of these galleys, or 3 of these galleys. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles in the 2 turns. So galley Japan can get here. Oh, he can't get here in 1. It's 2, 4, 6. Yeah, he can get here and tap 2 of these galleys at least. I don't think he has strength or enough boats to get another one. So I would imagine from these galleys, at least 2 are gonna be dead to the caravels. That would actually be changing the dynamics of this defense in Japan's favor. He's also going to fight in shallow water tiles for an extra +5. It looks like all of the stars are actually aligning for G dot here, not for Kree. But Kree is doing his very best to try to fight against the waves. That's how it is, actually fighting against the wave. That's how the is that the expression in English? Where you're doing something against the direction of everything. Japan gonna destroy Kree? Yeah, looks like. Rambling Man, good evening, sir. Okay. I don't know if I can say the P word. Against the current. Okay, yeah, against the current. He's against the tide. Okay, there we go. He's working against the tide. Yes. There we go. Okay, diplomatic war, diplomatic quarter there in the northwest. Mahabori Temple also establishing in Kume. Still getting his Petra. Wasn't this Petra building 31 turns like a few turns ago, like 5 turns ago? What happened here? Oh my god. Anyway, getting a few industrial zones, and I do notice he's still not getting the baths next to them, or at least not yet. We do need to see how he's gonna place everything here. He does have a few challenges to actually get the extra advantages of production for these industrial zones. We do have Aztec also still hunkering down, trying to get his economy up. He still didn't build his markets from Tacoplan and Tenochtitlan. That's a lot of stuff that he still did not get to build. He did pre-place those campuses. It's going to be quite good if he does manage to finish them, but he needs time, and time might not be here for him. Of course, Zulu is going to first go against Catherine de Medici, which I still want to say it is probably a mistake. It would have been much better to attack massively into Aztec while keeping Catherine de Medici busy. Like, he only needed to send a few units to poke a little bit, you know, scratch a little bit Catherine de Medici, while he would have needed to poke Aztec the most. Looks like Scotland here is still managing to keep up with the defense, and he did manage to get 27 science with 22 culture. It doesn't look like he's going anywhere. Oh my god, Liang Enjoyer here in the city of Stirling. Did he lose his amenities? No, he's still on the +3. Okay, it's fine. Liang Enjoyer, man. I know where the problem lies. It is what it is. Okay. Yeah, I know, Rambling Man. It does have a quite a sound, right, to it, a ring to it, quite a ring to it. But yeah, it is what it is. I do have to point out, you died for sciences 2 turns out from getting castles, and he is gonna have Zulu on his own continent, but trying to get to his Guard Imperials is probably gonna be hell. We don't yet have enough gold from them to... Oh my god, yeah, this fleet is dead. Kree's fleet is dead. He's not gonna have the time. So I do want to point out, Palmmaker is gonna need to open up the Civic... oh my god, wait, he didn't finish? Yes, he did. He's gonna need to open up the Civic tree, the Civic I'll say the government, so he can switch the cards first to get the half-cost upgrade card in, and then upgrade some of these boats. And to be honest, not only that he's gonna have less boats to upgrade into, they're not gonna be as strong. So it looks like Japan, all in all, is gonna manage to punch through the defenses that Kree put up against him. Even if Kree did have the bigger number of boats, it does seem like G dot is on point with this attack. Man, you see, we didn't trust G dot. We need to trust G dot more, I gotta say. Harbor shipping projects coming up from Japan. He wants another one of those admirals, and I do see he's gonna have the chance of recruiting Racendra Kola here, another one of these medieval Renaissance ones. While we do have Leif Erikson appearing for Kree. Wait, can you even teleport that one? He needs to get it in Pictocahana Piwin to teleport it. So if he gets stuck here, oh my god, that's what he needs to do. Japan just needs to keep Leif Erikson here. That's all he needs to do. Just keep the tile. He doesn't even care, right? He doesn't care about the harbor. Just keep him there. If I remember correctly, you cannot teleport the Great Admiral from the harbor. You can only teleport it from the city center. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Chat. Is that correct? I think it is correct, but anyway. I'm ready to be proved wrong. McCann already calling it out. GG in the next 10 turns. It is what it is. Let's see. Okay, Campus is finally coming out from Rome. Let's see on the Rome stats here. We do have him on 43 science with 73 culture, but he does have 130 production with 80 faith a turn. So does Pygmy actually have 130 production. A lot less population in his cities though, and I do see him struggling to get some more. We did have him getting a few horses out, and of course preparing for the Golden Age. He still needs 4 more points to get there. Yeah, right? Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the confirmation. We do have already the core ability from Zulus coming in, and I do see Kukuza is going to get the builder out in one turn, others coming up in the other turns, and I'm pretty sure these are feudalism builders. Oh, man, a gift for Saturday. Thank you so much, anonymous gifter. 5 gifted subs dropping like a boss over here. Hey, we got Spriggan, we got Cool Whip, Varias, we got Russia, we got Baxter. Welcome, guys. Hello, hello. Rome lost Pop Volcano. Wait, yeah, but it's still a 9 Pop city. It's fine. And we got Dave dropping 100 biddies. So we're getting this going, guys. We're getting this going. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Japan is pushing in through the Kree defenses, and yes, we do have Japan with the first fleet of the game. Is gonna do significant damage against these Kree caravels, but cannot one-shot them. While on the west side, it looks like G-Dot is gonna need to flex against these Vladimirian boats in the open water. He doesn't have that many of them in the shallow water tiles, and I'm pretty sure Japan is gonna want to take it one by one and try to take out the Kree units. Vladimir does have 70 production, while G-Dot is only on 59. Hard building these without the card from the press gang card is going to be quite a problem. Let's see what Zulu's doing here. Alpha Somes just scoring up his units. He did manage to get some crossbow cores also sent to the front line. You can see how much damage these units are doing against France. While France did manage to discover Corsair's technology, he got his first spy. Percival is appearing in the city of Paris and will probably need to be deployed against Zulu. We do need to see if Scotland is also going to manage to get to his stronger units here to attack into France. And I was thinking for a second there of that short I have on YouTube with the Highlanders, you know, when it came out like a few weeks ago, right? 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, when the Highlanders started to be upgraded and the field cannons were getting out of there, were GTFOing out of there. Oh no, I'm going home, guys. Yeah, what is over? It's fine. I mean, Highlanders is here. What do you want me to do? I just watched them and I died. No, I go back home. It's fine. I got hot meals back home. I got my family back home. It's all good. It's all good. I go sleep. Oh my God. Anyway. We do need to see if Aztec is going to get that extra science that he desperately needs here, and what are their choices in the next Golden Age. With 3 more turns to go, we do have them scrambling to get the era score points. The final ones, Vladimir still needs 6. We got Pygmy needing 2. Alpha Somets will need 4 points. I do see Lapata still needs 2 points, while on the other side, You Died for Science needs 3. Mok needs a lot. He's in a dark age. Oh my God, how did he not manage to get those extra points there? Anyway, yeah, he's going to get more campuses for the science, but looks like Dark Age is gonna be the way here for him. Maybe he's gonna use the Dark Age, I don't know. Some overwhelmingly strong musket men maybe coming out from Mukmuk. With that science, not really. Anyway, G-Dot here with 81 science and 65 culture. He definitely has a lot more than Poundmaker, and we do have him also with a lot of gold per turn, but not more than Vladimir. 31 versus 38 of Vladimir. The production numbers are the ones scaring me. Only 58 versus the 70 of Vladimir. Well, I guess it's not, you know, it's not that critical, especially since Kree is not gonna get his press gang card either. And he's losing boats everywhere. We do see the Japanese samurais are also starting to get next to the city of Pictohahana Piwin. He does need to get one here in the north if he wants to put it under siege, but still he's stopping the Kree units from getting too far. Yeah, next to that city center. Show Highlander description. Yes. Highlanders. Scottish, unique industrial era unit that replaces the Ranger. Strong reconnaissance unit, +5. Combat strength bonus when fighting in hill or and forest terrain. Okay, well, we do have it 65 melee strength, 3 movement points, and 70 range strength with 1 range. Kick W. You get these cored up, armed up, and then your opponents fly away. Woo! Where did you disappear, guys? You know, it was the end of the party. We were so tired. We drank too much. We went to sleep. Yeah, it's a recon unit. Yes, it is a recon unit with a very nasty effect of actually taking down his opponents. Yeah. Okay, then of course we did have some of these courses upgraded here from You Died for Science. While I do have to say Zulu doesn't really have the unit count to push into France anymore, and he's gonna get spied on soon. We don't really know the destination of that spy until it's actually gonna be activated or arrive in one of these cities, but we do know that Japan is slowly taking down the Kree units, and taking a look at the results here, it looks like he's gonna get that tile to the west of the caravel of Kree with no more tiles available for Mickey Civ6 to actually get the units out from that city center. He's going to lose 2 cities worth of possible production, including his capital, which at the moment is 17 points of production. That is dragging him down less than Hojo Tokimyo has in his total empire output. We don't really have Japan with a way to block the west side, or I should say enter through the west side of Kree. We do need to see when he's actually going to get these frigates. And looking at the tech side here, it looks like G-Dot is going for engineering and exploration. Exploration desperately needed. Oh, Mukmuk is desinking. Mukmuk. Oh, that is unfortunate that he's desinking. It is what it is. They're not pausing for him either. Okay, so G-Dot moving in, switching his caravels with the stronger ones, getting those in. I'm actually quite surprised he's keeping the caravel fleet here, but he did manage to do the damage with the other ones, no problem. And yes, he's pillaging the harbors. He does have a promotion on that caravel fleet, and more promotions on all of these other. Oh my god, all of them are gonna get the emblem promotion. This is critical. You can see the emblem promotion, even without an admiral, is doing way more than Kree can handle. Yeah, that's a problem. That is a massive problem for Vladimir. His boats are just gonna get cleaned up, and he's not gonna get the opportunity to even attack into one, let alone defeat one. Like, his boats are basically dying attacking into this one caravel. That's a 87 defense strength caravel with the level 1 promotion, oligarchic legacy, military alliance, the extra damage from the shallow water, the admiral, and so on. So many bonus points there. Okay, there's an expression that I keep on trying to translate in my mind from Romanian, but I have no idea exactly how to put it because I'm missing a word from English. So there's an expression called dat tot cu toate alifile. Basically in Romanian would be, in English would be, he has prepared himself with all of the creams on him. I don't know how to call it. I don't know how to call it. Basically, he's ready for everything. He has prepared for everything. Does anybody know how to call it? What's the translation in English, please? Maybe I would really want to actually use that. It's 3 City Japan, some sort of secret tech, or is it not good? Scott Young, good evening, sir. He wanted to do the caravel timing, so he didn't have time to get the settlers out because he needed to get the boats out and the stats, so he can get the caravels a little bit faster than his opponent here. That's why he did stay on 3 cities. Also, good evening, sir. Welcome. What do we have here? Okay, well, next turn we're gonna see G-Dot move with his caravels. He's also gonna probably smash through Picton Kahana Piwin quite quickly. In French, with préparer au pire. Préparer au pire. But I don't know if you wanted to say that. What is that? Préparer au pire. What? Did I misspell that? No, I did not. Oh, Yes, I do. Se preparare appear. What is the translation of this? Prepare for the worst. Oh, you want to prepare for the worst? Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's kind of, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of close. Kree Admiral is held hostage. That's how it should be. I mean, I don't know what this guy was doing here, to be honest. Oh, he has another one. Wait, he has another one. Yeah, it's fine. He will rejoin. Oh, Muk Muk. Yeah, Muk Muk. He was desyncing, so he's trying to rejoin on a fresh turn with, I should say, a good turn, so he doesn't desync anymore. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Oh. Okay. Wait. I need to actually get through the meaning of this. Too many cooks spoil the broth. I never heard this, by the way. If too many people are involved in a task or activity, it will not be done well. Oh, this is a different meaning that I wanted to. It's basically, I wanted to say like he's prepared for everything, so he got himself every bonus. Okay, but I do agree with the other saying, like too many cooks spoil the broth. Yes, you need to have concentrated vision, and only if you actually have one leading, you have a concentrated vision. Otherwise, it's gonna be split up in multiple sides. Kree Admiral, yes, ready for the worst in English, but for not. Yeah, okay. Oh, Geneva is getting taken down. Persia is gonna take it down. Geneva was you died for science city. That's Catherine de Medici. Not that he was benefiting from that much, but anyway, he has. I just saw he has more than 1,000 military strength. Then will Zulu have the production to keep spamming units, especially night cores? That's what he wants to spam, night cores or imp cores, which at the moment I don't see. Oh well, it is what it is. Night cores, no? Night cores, no? No Zulu, no? Okay, well, Alpha Som is getting his printing out in 9, 37 science and 49 culture, not that big with 92 production. We do have you died for science with a bit more science actually than Zulu. Not to mention Montezuma did jump up to 79, but lost his culture from Pen Brush and Voice. We did go into the next era, and we do have quite a few of them going for golden. All of the CivUkraine members did get golden, while I do see Muk Muk getting Dark Age. We do need to see if he's going to manage to use it against his opponent. We do have Men at Arms getting upgraded here with the possibility to go against Scotland towards the south, while Scotland is getting his printing out in 3 turns. He does have 44 science. That's pretty good. So I would imagine muskets here from Aztec are gonna be a bit late, but he does want to get more cities, and he is gonna want to get these escorted there, get this settler escorted there. France getting a lot of his swordsmen out from his cities, definitely preparing to defend himself against imps or units, scored units coming out from Shaka. Shaka did go for a second exodus of the Evangelist Golden Age, while Palmmaker is in a free inquiry Golden Age. He's trying to get those extra science points, and it does seem like one of his cities is going to go down, while the other boats are actually going down also, slowly but surely. He's getting some pre-builds here, quadrims. I mean, where are the quadrim pre-builds? Oh, he's getting privateers. I see what it is. They don't have time for the military engineering to discover military engineering, and get enough points on them. So no, not enough niter. He's just switching to sea dogs, or I guess, you know, privateers. These boats of Japan are gonna make quick work of the Kree boats when they do get in there. Of course, the Cord boat, the fleet one, is also gonna be the most damage dealing one. We do need to see how quickly Japan can actually apply this military power. It looks like he's gonna need at least one more turn to start flexing his muscles against Kree, and will have the opportunity to probably take another city, not to mention break his fleet in half. There were a few boats being sent to the west side, probably to scout the coast, which Kree is bringing back. Maybe he can upgrade more and stabilize his defense, even though I do think it passed that critical number that he needed to have of boats to defend against an opponent. Now the production is gonna be quite a problem, and it will be a significant advantage to Hojo right now. Taking out 2 cities worth of production from Cree, that is a problem. And he doesn't even need to take out the full city center. He just needs to stop them from building units. That's it. Now, we're also going to have a pause of 2 minutes to go into the Congress and see what's going on for the players. After that, we're going to take a look what's going on the battlefield here. Oh, wait. Japan got Tushpa? He got it with one single caravel? Oh my god. Wait, he's actually keeping Tushpa, right? He is actually keeping Tushpa? Lol. Taking away a Persian city from him, man. Oh my god. Do they have the gold? That's what I really want to know. Do they have the gold to buy out units? I don't think so, right? Yeah, I guess Flores is on 145 gold a turn, so might as well use it for something. Yeah, yes, Mokalian, he did. Wait, I'm first or second in the lobby? Show player list. I'm first. Okay, so I go A. Silver. Nobody's getting silver, let's be honest about this. Mimi. Silver, Mimi. Mimi. Hello, sir. Wait. Silver, me. I go A. And we go. Next, we're coming back in 2 minutes. Well, they did this quickly. We were supposed to hang out, but he got COVID. But what? I'm streaming with my friend. I'm not doing well. Oh, I see. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, it's fine. I was trying to catch what he was saying over there to understand. Tu sais combien de production on Caravel? What is the production of? Do you know what is the production of a Caravel? Is that a question, McCallion? Japan has taken, yes, he did actually keep Tushpa also. We do have it rebelling in 4 turns while Geneva got taken down. Looks like also we do have Japan. If he's not going to be fast on taking down Picto Kahanapiwin, unfortunately that city is going to get walls and it's going to be tougher. But still, he's going to stop the production for a while. He does have the caravels in attack position against Cree, and in the World Congress we did have dice granting amenities. That's going to be good for Japan. Trajan, plus 5 loyalty, but it's 20 population growth. It is what it it is. He's going to be having slower growth, and he's also going to be gaining the 2 diplo points. So they gave up on the second choice to max out the top and the bottom. Now we do have also a few units of Aztec going towards the north with a settler, and it looks like at the moment Zulu is still not able to actually get those night courts fast enough on the front line. He's getting his own intelligence agency to counter the listening post of his opponent, while I do see the courts are actually about the same strength of these Zulu horses. This is quite dangerous, especially with the crossbows that can deal a lot of damage against the coursers. Another intelligence agency coming out here on the map. Paris is going to get it this time, and You Die for Science did manage to get 53 science with 47 culture. He's actually managing to keep up with the science of his numbers and even overtake them. La Pata is on 36 and 19, while we do have in the north Zulu with only 37 and 50 culture. Well, production capabilities are a little bit better, but only with 2 points on Alpha Somets, and of course Lapata is only down to 55. He does have quite a few pre-builds though, and he will require the gold from his teammates to do it. As you can see, CivUkraine have a significant problem when it comes to the gold per turn. Only in total like 80 points of gold are being generated, while on the other side we do have WSS with 14, 53, 3 and 143 gold points here. Looks like Flores is making a little bit less than double the amount of points total CivUkraine is making. Yuri goes, have a good evening, sir. Hello there, sir. How are you doing? Well, I should say, have a great Saturday evening. Cool boy, 3 years here and same 4 years in French in high school, and have not prepared me for the French Civ discussion. Cool boy. Yes, sir. Okay, 240 on normal speed, and so 120 on online speed. Slowly translating, guys, you know, one word at a time. It works. Lapata here is also going to get printing next turn, which will add or equal actually the extra diplomatic visibility, 1 extra point of diplomatic visibility from his opponent. That's exactly what France has over him. We do see also France going for machinery, so yeah, he's going to need to go for his own printing. If he doesn't have machinery, he doesn't have printing. Looking at Aztec, he finally actually finished all of those campuses, and I do see him on 97 science and 22 culture, going directly for military engineering and divine right. We will see him get quite a few muskets, but I gotta say he's still on +1 luxury attack bonus. This is quite unfortunate for him. He just doesn't have a lot of tiles that would give him those amenities. Finally, he's getting the marble tile to the northeast of Chempoala, and might get the amber tile here to the northwest. He only has the dyes improved. What's going on here? Pictohana, Peewee in, gonna get the walls up next turn, and Himerios not getting out there. Looks like Leif Erikson did get deployed to POSC Vavasis. He couldn't stop that one from moving, while yes, Japan is gonna need to flex his muscles against a bit stronger Kree. Kree is in a free inquiry golden age, and wait a second, these boats were a bit tougher. What did happen to these boats? So Great Armor support, well, he does have the support from the other. Oligarchic Legacy, what's missing here from Japan? What's missing? He took something out. No, it doesn't look like. Okay, well, he still took down one of the boats, and this one should actually move forward and get a promotion, heal right in the face of his opponent, while on the north of Ahtakakup, he's pushing with another wave and managing to get another one of these great armors with him, Rajendra Kola. There can be a counterattack there. One of the Japanese caravels might die, but we're gonna need to see if Kree is gonna give up on his defensive tiles there. Now, we do see the privateers are getting out, the first one is getting out from Takamatsu next turn, which will mean a serious advantage to Japan to attack from far away into his opponent. Oh, now, actually, wait a second. We got a frigate and a privateer already doing damage against the Kree city. But one of his caravels needed to get back. He got hurt quite a bit by the caravel attack there. He probably tried to attack into the city center and then got smashed. I guess I need to respond here. It's not just on, oh, it's not on shallow water tiles. Okay, that was the difference, huh? Okay, that's what I was missing here. 81 against 80. Well, the Kree animal. Wait. Oh, it doesn't appear over here at all, right? No, it does. It should. It should do. With 81, it should have it. Yeah, it is. It is. It is there. Okay, intelligence agency in 2 turns here from Zulu, still trying to get that spy. While we do have France keeping up with his unit count, we do need to see if he's ever going to manage to get to his nationalism. He's 51 culture with 64 science, and I do see him getting his printing in 5 turns. Going to be boosted there probably by G Dot getting it in 2. We do have Vladimir getting printing actually next turn, which is going to be quite important. He's going to get an extra +3 for at least 1 turn against Japan, and will probably withstand a lot better these attacks from the Japanese boats. There still will be one probably Caravel taken out. This one, he should be able to triple tap it with 3 of these promoted Caravels. Okay, well, those walls are not going to hold that long, especially with the frigates coming in. We do need to see how quickly also the western front is gonna fall. Greed did try to get one of his squadrons out, and as you can see, he got smashed immediately. He did manage to get 1 attack out, but that's it. And of course, the Japanese Caravel did get a promotion. In the south, no movement. Okay, the city center is being prioritized, and yes, we do see the Japanese samurais are attacking and doing massive damage. While we do have new Japanese squadrons getting out and new privateers. So there is a spy ready up in Kyoto, and we do need to see how quickly he can actually get into one of the Kree cities, probably the capital. That's going to be the last city he's going to take here. Kree unfortunately doesn't have the production to hard build these caravels anymore, even though he does have quite a few chops. It's going to take a long time to actually get these back, to get the caravels that he lost back. Well, at the moment he did stabilize a little bit more his defense, and I gotta say that is quite important. We do have Zulu realizing that his trader is in harm's way, and Aztec is gonna try to stop it from moving too forward towards the Scottish cities. While we do need to see if Aztec is gonna manage to take out the Zulu units. I would imagine he's gonna need to reposition his men-at-arms to do that. Night Corps coming out from Zulu cities, while of course the Spy of France did get deployed. There is still not a level 2, nor do I think he's actually getting Terracotta Army. That would have been very important over here for France to get the level 2 spies going. He did put down a few of these chateaus to get the extra bonus points from, and I do see he's getting attacked quite a bit by the Zulu crossbowman corps, which are taking down his units strength very quickly. This is a problem for him, but of course he's upgrading them and putting courses on the front line, making it a little bit harder for these crossbows to do critical damage against the French units. Okay, I do see Rome is gonna get his Mahabharata temple in 2 turns, and wow, Petra, guys, it's fine. It's fine. Is Petra gonna finish until the end of the game? What do you think? 11 turns. It might happen or it might not happen. We do have Spearman coming around. I do see Rome is getting some universities here in Arretium and in Setia, and he is trying to build Kilva. Is this Kilva? This should be Kilva, right? This kind of looks like Kilva in Arretium. Okay, Picto Kahana P-Win gonna die next turn. That's gonna be the first city taken away from Kree. While I do notice Japan did not move anymore with this fleet. We're going to need to see what he's gonna choose next turn. Of course, he's gonna get that printing, and he wanted to equal out the extra damage that his opponent. Okay, now this is a much better damage counter. Okay. Is what it is. Okay, Northern Fleet got taken down. We do have 1 caravel remaining over there against the 4 caravels of Japan. The one in the city center is very low HP, and he doesn't have a promotion. Once he got taken down, and slowly Vladimir is dying. Does he have a city center? Well, I guess after Cardiff he doesn't have any more cities. He could have gone to the south of Bandar Brunei. Not really that ideal in the middle of the desert, but you know, that would have been nah, I guess France would have taken him down with 2 or 3 courses. Yeah, he couldn't have done that. It is what it is. Yeah, Scotland is getting... Wait, how did this city die? Did Hadusa kill a city? Oh, that's Pygmy. That's Cyrus. A city has been killed here. How did it die? Impies are too slow. Yes. GG before Petra and Kilva. It might, yeah. Well, Kilva might actually get built because Isodor is there, and you can see it has another action. I think Kilva is like halfway done already. You can actually see the scaffolding is not appearing in the bottom part anymore. While looks like Petra is also in 6. Oh my god, the computer is trying to test us. We do have walls going up in Aktakakup for 2 turns, and yes, I do see his caravels are coming up in 12 turns. 1 caravel, 12 turns in POS Vavasis. We do have a few new ones that got promoted with the galleys being sent on the west side, getting back into his territory and getting the upgrade points. We do need to see if Persia is going to have any opportunity to get this back after he lost his coastal. It looks like he's trying to get that city back, and he will by the looks of it, unless the free cities are going to decide otherwise. He might actually lose a horse here or two. Kick. He might actually, oh my god, he might actually lose the horse. It was a Scottish city, but I don't know why it's dead. Yeah, I don't know who killed it, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't Hattusa. Hattusa is one of their city-states. So either it was an attack force from France that died, like totally died, or something else. Or maybe these one. Oh, these coursers took it. So these coursers just kept on taking things. Oh, okay, they took the city and kept on going. I guess it is what it is. Yeah, we found it. Did it get flooded and the coursers snuck in? Yeah, it might have been. I mean, it kind of looks like that one. Something must have happened, because the coursers shouldn't have had that much strength. Anyway, more caravel attacks. Looks like Japan is managing to break through the defense that Kree put up, and he's gonna delete 3 caravels from the battlefield while he is gonna get to reposition these privateers. Oh my god, is he gonna get this caravel also? Check this out. Shoot it with the frigate. Oh, he dies. But with okay. Oh my god. I mean, I guess he needs to take the chance. Yeah, he needed to take the chance. It is what it is. We do have the privateer moving south, frigate getting more experience points, while I do see Aktakakup is going to require privateers to take it down. We do have 1 caravel over there as well, and of course the privateer getting into range. He might actually try to snatch. Oh, he tried, but it didn't work. It is what it is. Yeah, he got a gold at least, you know, 27 points is better than nothing. G-Dot also getting to wrap around the island of Kree, getting behind the Kree navy that's remaining, and he's gonna take out these pre-builds well before they actually can get into bigger boys here. We do have caravel 6 turns for Whiskey saying, oh, that's just not enough time. I wish it was, but that's just not enough time. Okay, let's see. We got Rome here. Petra, commercial hub investments, getting his oracle in Aquilea, just wonder building. He's wonder building right now everywhere. Yeah, looks like also France is counterattacking into these units of Zulu. Of course, the crossbow and core are not that hard to attack with the coursers, but I gotta say, Zulu does have night cores coming out, and these will be strong enough to handle the attacks against the coursers or the counterattacks from the coursers. You can see on the defense, these are 75 defense strength unit, extremely strong. Not enough of them though. France definitely has a lot more units here, and he's keeping them alive as much as possible, retreating, promoting, healing, and putting them back on the front line, doing a cycle over here of healing. Aztec still did not manage to take down the trader of his opponent of Zulu. While he's pushing back a little bit Zulu, he's using his crossbows to get the extra promotion points on the horses, and then killing them off with the men-at-arms. Zulu is dropping the ball against France, and Kree is dying. This is looking rough. Yes, this is looking quite rough. I gotta agree with that. But it was a valiant effort from Kree to try to get this going against Japan, and I gotta say, he wasn't that far off from succeeding. If only he had the gold a lot earlier, maybe. We'll see. I'm not convinced that would have changed that much. Those 2 extra turns that Japan did manage to get on his side were critical. Oh, he's getting into the trade routes. Yeah, getting into the trade routes and into the pre-builds. Well, the last two remaining pre-builds. Vladimir is 5 turns away from getting his square rigging to actually turn these quadrims into usable units like frigates, and we do have more of these from Japan is being sent to the front line. They're gonna turn into frigates right there and then. While he doesn't have a direct way to attack Civ6, I'm pretty sure he can keep on getting samurais here and try to flex them against his opponent, not to mention stronger units. Later on, he's gonna have access to battleships, which will definitely have the range and the capability of attacking into Civ6. We do have France getting a few of these pre-built heavy chariots on the west, while I do notice is one turning courses from the city of Paris, managing to get more than enough units to defend against Zulu and even pushing back a little bit. Zulu is getting an attack going against Aztecs, and Aztecs men-at-arms are actually in trouble. They can get in and pillage the gold of the mines here and maybe even get some traders. Again, looks like Aztec was a bit off the mark here to close off the chokes, to not give the ability to Zulu to get too far into his lands. But it is what it is. He still managed to survive the first one. I guess he's going to survive the second one, and he did take that chance for a reason. He wanted to get an advantage for something else. I do have to point out, Pygmy did jump up to 151 science and 102 culture. He's in a free inquiry golden age, and he does have quite a strong empire here with 168 points of production. But Flores right now 129 and 99. He's also, sorry, in a free inquiry golden age, and he does have 227 points of production with 143 faith. So all in all, it does look like the economy and the production is right now with Flores, with Rome, but we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to catch up in the science and in the culture screen. And of course, with the newly added how to say, Mahabodhi temple here, he still didn't get his beliefs. So we do have Petra that's going to give him some gold, not stats though. Oracle giving him a lot more points for great people. Kilvaki Zivani did get taken here. University finishing. Campus research projects. We're talking about Galileo Galilei next, not Newton though. We did have also Montezuma managing to get Ifadlan for the extra trade capacity. Persia, that's Cyrus managing to get Marco Polo. And I do notice Aztec did manage to get Zankian. So I guess one of each. Nobody did get an amazing advantage, but you know, that's still something. We do have the frigate being redeployed to attack these last remaining cities. And of course, it looks like Japan might actually get a few pillages here with his privateer, just taking or eating these campuses. There we go. 53 science, why not? If it's free, right? Why didn't they pick Japan after the Aztec first pick? I don't think they could, because Japan got picked up second. Got picked up from the other side by WSS immediately after. Persia, and I believe those were the picks. What was it? Persia and Cree? Persia and Cree, right? Oh, they could have taken Japan actually. Wait, they could have taken Japan. No, I'm sorry. They could have taken Japan. I don't know why they didn't take Japan. They probably didn't think it's going to be coastal. It's Pangaea Classic Regis. I don't think there's that much of a chance to get coastal here, but it looks like this one map was coastal. Zulu and Scotland, they got Zulu and Scotland on the second one. I don't remember exactly how the picks were, but I guess I can actually take a look. Give me a second. Zulu and Scotland were the next ones, yes. And Montezuma with Japan on the first one. Well, again, they went for land civilizations here to do the damage against their opponents. They were preparing for a totally different map. That's my take on it. He tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't really matter. Oh my God, no, don't make me sing that again. Oh my God. Zulu is Kree was a few turns off his timing, and after that, it was just snowballing. Yes, he was just a few turns off. 2 turns, that's it. 2 turns, he was off. Actually, I think even 1 turn he was off, because if he would have managed to upgrade those before, he might have actually withstood Japan, to be honest. In his borders with his heels and so on, he might have actually withstood Japan. It's Pangaea. What are the odds that would be naval warfare? Exactly. That's I think what they did. They watched the odds and they said, okay, there is a very slim possibility that this is going to happen, so let's pick this. So, but it turned out to be that one possibility actually happened. Pikachu! Okay, this city is gonna go down well before the ancient walls go up. It looks like Japan is gonna take it down right now, and he's also gonna take out Takakup slowly. He just needs to get more of those units, ranged units, to attack into the city center and secure the kill. And I do notice he's also keeping one of his caravels on the west side, so he doesn't let an escape settler from Crete to go anywhere. France still getting these coursers up, more spies going up, and of course actually counter-attacking into Zulu. On the east side he has so many units pushing back Zulu. He did manage to take out quite a few crossbows here from the Zulu nation, and those horses that were previous 4 coursers. We do have Aztec also managing to oh my god, no, he's not. He's managing to defend his tiles, but it looks like Zulu has other plans in mind with his night courts. He's going for Rome trying to get his walls up in 2. He did put up a legion, which is not going to withstand too many attacks. As you can see, only 2 attacks, and of course he's trying to get more knights out, but not as quickly as you might think. Does he have Grandmaster Chapel? No, he went the foreign ministry way, so he doesn't even have the ability to use that faith per turn of 143 to convert it into actual production using units. Saipong, doing great today as usual. Thank you, sir. I hope you are also doing great. Yay! I mean, it's Saturday evening. We need to be doing great, right? If you're not doing great on a Saturday, what are we gonna do on a Monday, right? Take or pass merchant. Flores is asking that. Let's actually see what merchant it is. Giovanni de Medici. Wait, it's not Persia. It's not Persia. He doesn't have the points. He needs 3.4 more points. Heck. It is what it is. Okay, another city went down, and looks like only 3 cities remaining from Crete, with one that will be easily taken down here. Japan will also have the ability to liberate that city center back to Rome, back to reality, which will give 100 Diplo points. That will make it much more easier for them to go for a Diplo victory. And if they do manage to take out one of their opponents, that Diplo victory way is opened. And I guess it will become a race to see if Persia will have enough strength in his empire and to actually go against Rome and Montezuma to clean up the map before the Diplo victory comes out. I gotta say, Yerevan is actually doing quite a bit of damage here against Persia. That's a very, very big city-state over here. Has a bigger army than Rome. Okay, we got knights on the front line. Looks like Zulu is gonna try to force himself over here in Setia's borders. We do have walls also finishing up in winter, while quite a few of these mines might get pillaged. We do need to see what Alpha Somets is gonna plan here. Aztec is trying to close that with a few muskets of his own, and those will be strong enough to attack into the night cores and deal the damage necessary to take them down. Cree is trying to take Brussels. He's trying to take Brussels in a desperate attempt. But wait, where are... Okay, Zulu needs to get a unit there. He can't get it through here. There's a one-tile passageway that Auckland is just not letting him go there. Wait, where is his horse? Oh, he moved it south. I think Brussels is too strong for Cree. Why do I have the impression that Brussels is too strong for Cree? Okay, well, I guess he's counting that his capital is not going to die quickly. And to be honest, he's not that far off the mark here. It doesn't seem like Japan at the moment will keep all of these cities. Most of them are rebelling, and he still has Cardiff and Takakup to take down another 2 cities, while Miki Sivwachik is going to be the last bastion. He's going to need to get units, land units, to attack into his opponent, take him down. Of course, ideally, it would need to happen in the next 10 turns, and ideally, it would need to happen before Kree gets a safety settler somewhere. But to be honest, the damage has been done. There's no more economy being generated by Kree, nor is he actually boosting anything. While he's slowly gonna die there, we won't see him help his teammates in any kind of way, shape, or form. Now on the other side, we do have Montezuma 120 science, G. Japan 124 science, Flores 140 science. While it does seem like Lapata and Alpha Somets are actually quite far behind in the stats, they are trying to make up with a lot of units. We do need to see if that is going to be a successful tactic. There is a point in which science do definitely matters, but they do need higher strength units or higher technological units to actually help out with this. Level 2 spy from France deployed in Zulu. That's also help him get that +6 intel on his opponent's movements. Zulu did put a spy in, but he still can't match that. That Torres to the northeast of Rome. This Torres, yes. Nobody settled it though. Does he even know about it? Yes, he knows, but it's too far off. It's way too far off. Yeah. One city though. One city. Get fish. Get the 2-5 worked. Oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They see me howling. D. Beasley, good evening, sir. What happened to Cree? I think he dipped his toes in the wrong sauce. It is what it is. They remapped the first one for Persia, and Cree got the short stick. In a nutshell, basically. I really wish there was a way of denying island spawns on Pangea. Like, not island spawns altogether, but denying the ability of islands to form like this. Or weird peninsulas, like the one-tile peninsulas. But I guess it's all in the randomizer, no? Is what it is. If it's just the capital left, then Japan should be able to hold loyalty-wise. Yeah, he's holding. Well, in some of this, in the northwestern cities. After Akhtaka went down, the population went down, the pressure went down, and it looks like, well, even well, he is in a golden age. Both of them are. We're going to need to see what happens next. You know, we do have actually samurais coming around. Well, it looks like Japan is going to take it slow. Would be nice to have some units coming from his lands, but samurais are not going to cut it here against Kree. He's going to need to get a stronger unit with a lot of samurais. Wait, he's trying to get muskets, maybe? No, that's Flores, actually. Yeah, he's also going through stirrups. Okay, what happened here? We got Emotep, that's gonna get... he already got, actually. He already did get the Great Library. He already has a Mausoleum, so he got 2 charges on Emotep. While I do notice Rome will need to invest some more in the heavy chariots. Wow, that Scout's Shadow actually took some time to get there. That's amazing. Did you guys see the Shadow? Wow. Do they CC to Petra? I think so. I see they CC to Petra. Puteolia, he finished it. We actually have Petra on the map. How long has it been, guys? How long has it been since we've seen a Petra in the game? Okay, Zulu definitely doing quite a bit of damage. I'm pretty sure Aztec does need these muskets on the front line. He's getting also some of these trebuchets going and finishing up his amphitheaters for the extra culture. Mukmuk is managing to get quite a bit, 173 production. Actually, it looks like Mukmuk Empire is set up for the late game here quite nicely to take out Zulu and or Scotland. They're just not keeping up. They're not keeping up. They're keeping up with France, but they're not keeping up with Montezuma. And probably that was the plan all along. We do have actually a few units. Oh, wait a sec. You died for science, getting into the borders. Oh, he caught Alpha so much with his pants down. He could have settled Torres instead of that Petra city. Yes, Alex 2005. But he couldn't have built the Petra there, man. I mean, I don't know. Amazing Petra, you drool over those eels. It's like the best food you've ever seen over there. Or Torres. I don't know. You know, it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for the pleasure. And Vladimir calls it. Victory! GG! We do have Why So Serious managing to get a win against the CivUkraine in the second game out of this best of 3 series. And it looks like I didn't actually crash. Hopefully I'm not gonna crash right now. I did change something and hopefully that's gonna fix it. Anyway, I do have to say that was quite a performance from Japan. We didn't trust his abilities to actually get the win, but he did get the win against Kree, especially after we were watching Vladimir getting boats everywhere. We thought it's over, but no, it was Japan coming back. We did have also Zulu doing his very best against Catherine de Medici, while Catherine did do attacks against 2 of his opponents, Scotland at the beginning, and then he was getting into the borders of the backline of Zulu. Big game. Let's see the post-game chat and see what they did over here. What do they think of what happened?
Rome abuser.
GG, well
GG
played.
guys. I think pretty unfair map for us.
Really? I thought it was good for you.
South Korea with Japan nearby.
Yeah, I mean the Korea
Yeah.
spawn is not good, but like
I mean-
Persia full free sim. I think Scotland had a good spawn too. Like he had very good campuses and he was on the con split as well.
You had the first remap, and that map was also pretty decent for us. I don't know.
It
That
was
one
for
was
them
even better.
also.
And like Zulu is in a good position to attack Aztec and France.
But if I don't attack France, France just kill Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
Yeah, also we
no
can't
win
trade.
situation.
Also we can't trade because we have not enough space for this. Or we only can trade Persia with Scotland, and that's all. And you can have naval trade roads.
Yeah, because this SAS trade route is not something you can protect it.
Yeah, that's why Japan's good at Pangaea. You get naval control and not die on land same time, and decent sim.
Oh, I just noticed some questions over here in, well, some statements in YouTube. Hello there, guys. Code Time was saying French courses killed Scottish Syria a few turns ago. Thank you so much, by the way. If there is at least one naval city on Pangaea, if there are guaranteed on a very high chance that other nation will, other Civ will also spawn coastal. I see. Also, Crete is respected Japan by going 2 extra settlers, while Japan was all in on 3 cities. That is also true. That is also true. Plus code time. And I'm sorry I didn't actually see the chat over here on YouTube. Sorry.
Post.
But at that moment, what I can see is a corner of the map which contains no loyalty pressure. So I don't know what's behind the Kree scout. He might be naval or he might be coastal, so I need to scout.
Oh, I
with my
see.
guys.
I see.
It's not a situation that would go full all in audience chamber, like full science rush, you know.
Yeah, because when we loaded into the spawn, one observation was your spawn was very good, Japan, because of among other things this wonder that was nice. But we thought maybe you would think that you should go holy site into do a holy site play on Japan.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
that
man,
ever
good.
occur to you?
Yes. You did talk to me about that, and I think I had to have a really good first got the spawn, which was mentioned by him.
Exactly,
the-
but yeah. Sorry.
Like there is a big reason that I personally don't like Holy Site Japan Pangaea, because the reason you pick the Civ on this map is you want to have naval control. And
Right,
by going to Holy
exactly.
Site, you're giving your hands up by even Korea settling your coast. He can just fight you, and you might like have a 50-50 chance to die.
But
So I
once
don't
you
think
realized you weren't alone on the seas, the holy site thing was kind of a moot point in any case. And besides, everybody knows that Rome is the civ that goes holy sites. I was like, there he goes again. He's doing something weird. Instead of doing commercials like a normal person, he opens holy site.
Was
Explain
that the Rome pick to get a Colosseum race going with Scotland?
Yeah, partially. I think
Okay.
it's just a good all-around civ. It's very
Yeah, it
like I pick it for its consistency, is what I would say.
Yes.
Hmm.
But how
And then
Holy
once you
Site
saw
Rome
you
is
had all the
consistent?
stone, you thought, go ahead, sorry.
How is Holy Site Rome anything consistent?
No, Rome itself. Not you don't draft Rome to go fully sites. I just
I
thought I
might
had
start.
the spawn for 2 Holy Site Discount Harbor.
And you had your
Like
stone
how?
circles.
I mean, I personally don't see it. Like you don't have.
Shingeti.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
Jinguetti, yes, exactly. That was big.
I see. He didn't even have Holy like Harbor Tile in camp. And they're telling me Holy Site Harbor discount. I was kind of curious.
Well, he had this lake tile.
Yeah, so I have my 2 expands did the harbors. One city does Holy Plaza, the other city does Holy Entertainment.
I mean, that's just obvious.
Yeah, it's
Wouldn't be
obvious.
obvious to me, but it was an awesome play. And your religion choice, you were very. I thought it was interesting. You did Mohabadi, and then you used the apostles not to evangelize your faith, but to spread the religion and get free stats. Go ahead.
It rolled the +2 as spreads.
Mm-hmm.
So at a minimum, I can get 2 spreads and then still evangelize. But Japan cities were very high pop. I figured I would just keep using the charges.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The stewardship helped me a lot as well, actually. Like campus and
doesn't-
commercial.
Doesn't
never
Doesn't
benefit
work.
you.
Oh wait, doesn't work?
No,
No,
I was
no,
confused
no.
about this also, but yeah, it doesn't work. It's a founder belief, so it doesn't work.
You're not Congo.
You're giving me stats when you finish your campuses.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, really? So if I finish a campus, that gives you +2 gold and +2 science? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
+2
well,
signs.
yeah. 2 signs for the campus, 2 signs or 2 gold for the commercial.
Muck. So one of the concerns you did have actually really good stats despite being in a dark age. I really like your district cluster that you made there. That's pretty awesome. Did you use the builders to finish the districts as
No.
Adam
No,
has
no, 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 no.
instructed?
No. It's a waste of a builder charge.
I don't know about that. I think you.
Dude,
need to
like,
use-
if you do a Magnus drop, it's way more production than saving. Because, like, I think it's only worth it if you're, like, doing late districts. But, like, early districts are only, like, 40 production, and, like, a third of, like, the 40 production is, like, I don't know, like, 13 production saved. Like, a shop is, like, a lot more. It's, like, 20 or something.
Mhm. Adam,
It's
you wanna speak
it's
to that?
beyond my capacity to explain basic math.
I see. Maybe it needs to be a written explanation
It's
because
fine,
the verbal
guys.
is not working.
It's fine. Scientists have the same problem.
The other thing that I was a little concerning about the way, I mean, you won the game, but you weren't.
Just to make it clear, I'm making a reference that the scientists just found out recently that our equations don't work anymore, and because at base scale, they just are not matching the reality.
Yeah. I
And then-
mean,
Yeah.
yeah, so, like, my first city, I wanted to rush Edamananka. My second city, I wanted to go on the Lux on the left. And like, I went for a commercial opener, so naturally I would have less tempo than the guys that opened encampment and campus. So I didn't want to settle, like, close to Scotland and Zulu early while I'm opening commercials, because it's easy targets for them.
Yeah, we did have some concerns about commercials in the face of Zulu and
Yeah, and that's
Scotland.
yeah, and that's why I settled, like, that's why I didn't push so aggressively for the Luxus.
I see. But yeah, really well played all around. Thank you for the show, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
Very
cast.
good. GG, well played.
All right.
Have a good
See
evening.
you guys later.
See you.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Okay, Deep Beasley, you might be up to something. You might be up to something. We got quite a lobby over here, but it's not right now. I don't know when it's gonna come in, so I guess we're gonna need to spend some time to see what's going on. If this lobby gets quicker, like in the next 20 minutes, I'm gonna start up the stream again and we're gonna have a game. The thing is, Deep Beasley, I'm still doing quite a bit of test on my computer, and even right now on the right side I have like event viewer with other stuff going on to try to test out exactly what the performance is and try to stabilize the system. And if I don't actually, my main fear is that I'm gonna need to reinstall everything, so I don't really want to spend the next 6 hours reinstalling stuff. Hopefully the fixes that I did are actually going to fix the problem. We didn't actually I would say drop, which is better, but it is definitely how to say if you play, I promise, give subscription. You're acting like I don't want to. I want to play the Beasley. I want to play. Okay. So there are four right now in the teamers. If they do get going, and look, I'm gonna actually just sit here. I'm gonna sit in staging. And I'm gonna say that I'm here to play, right? Okay. If we do get the game going in the how to say next 20 to 30 minutes, I'm game. It's all good. Thank you so much also to with opinions. Much appreciated, sir, for the raid. We did have him also commenting on the stream. By the way, if you guys didn't see him, if you guys didn't see his stream, please take a look over there and give him. I do want to give him a shout out really quickly. With opinions. Thank you so much for everything, everybody. Much appreciated for the follows. Much appreciated for the likes, for the comments, for the support you've seen. You've shown the stream with the subscriptions and of course the gifts and everything. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. It does help me out a lot. If you didn't like it right now, please like the YouTube video. And of course, we're going to see each other in the next one tomorrow, since we're not going to have a third game from WSS versus CivUkraine. We're going to need to take a look on other games, or we might actually get to play ourselves if my Windows actually starts working and not P word on itself. It is what it is. When is the stream tomorrow? I don't know yet. No, I don't know yet. Anyway, with much pleasure, Judy with opinions. Let's see each other in a bit later. It looks like actually both Jessica and Task for Fish left somewhere. Wait, did they go somewhere? Oh, they actually got in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, they already got a 5v5 going. Wait, really? Oh, the Beasley. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on watching and see if this is gonna work out or not. If not, it is what it is. Have a good evening. Oh wait, maybe CivUkraine.com, maybe CivUkraine. Here also teamer debutant. I'm gonna play anything, even with novice. It's fine. Teamer 2, 4, 5 here also. No, not 7. Anyway, have a good evening, everybody, and let's see each other in the next one. Bye.